Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Whoa. Or should I say, wop, 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 wop. The West Coast is back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It's been a minute. Appreciate you, Kendrick. How we feeling today, gentlemen? See, you got the crown back out. It's a big day in the arena.
Liberated. Liberated. I had to bring my royal shit out today.
It was Emancipation Day yesterday.
King Kong has been activated.
King Kong back. Well, we got an exciting show for y'all today to end the week. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, I see you dressed up in your finest West Coast attire. The city back, Gil. Even the Valley.
Even the Valley.
Even the Valley.
We always up. We ain't got no problems.
Yeah, there's no beef in the Valley. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back on the couch, representing Tough Crowd. Okay, I see.
Angel Reese.
A little Angel.
7 straight double-double.
Double-double.
She's been doing her thing.
Yeah.
Cheryl Swoops picked her Rookie of the Year so far. And we got Cemetery Larry.
I'm trying to fuck him up.
Y'all didn't give me the dog. Rashad McCants is back in the arena.
Trying to fuck it up. I like that. I like that.
So here's what's cracking in the arena today. Kendrick Lamar united the West Coast for a special Juneteenth pop-out concert, but does this show give him the edge over Drake in their beef? Rich Paul says the Lakers drafting Bronny is no guarantee LeBron will re-sign with the team, and that there are several other teams interested in drafting Bronny. So what is the ideal landing spot for LeBron's eldest son? And we're holding the draft lottery for our Gil's Arena all-time player draft. Who's getting the #1 pick and who's getting the short end of the stick? Stick around for this. It is going to be momentous.
Right.
I will be handling the ping pong ball selection.
Whoa.
Ping pong ball. No pause needed. The balls of ping pong.
I just said whoa, man. I just said whoa.
I just said whoa.
You being guilty, man.
I'm just letting you know.
I just said whoa.
I'm incriminating myself. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the app, use promo code GIL, and you get up to $250 in bonus cash and a special pick'em if you act right now. So download the Underdog Fantasy app. Help us help you by using promo code GIL and getting your bread right. And we still have the Andrew Reese Caitlin Clark special going down. So to celebrate the end of the NBA season, Underdog is dropping special picking for the WNBA's best rivalry. I have been flubbing Caitlin Clark 2-0 against Angel Reese this season. Fever won both those games. They meet again on Sunday. So you can go Angel or Caitlin to get 1 point. All they need is 1 point, and you are a winner. You can get up to 325 times your money by picking one of them. Juneteenth is over, so you are free to pick whichever one you want without any judgment. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every single show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on this program, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. And we use that video on the show and you're a member of the Underdog Fantasy family, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And like I teased earlier in the show, ahead of next week's NBA draft, we'll be doing our special all-time NBA draft right here on Gil's Arena. So next Tuesday and Wednesday, June 25th and 26th, the crew will be drafting the best of the best in NBA history. Who will put together the best squad? Who will go #1 overall? My guess is Bob Cousy. Could be someone else, though. So watch Gil's Arena live next week to find out. And as I mentioned, the draft order will be determined right here on Gil's Arena today. So make sure you stick around for that. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube every Monday through Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, we've got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So we're going to start it right here where it needs to be. Sometimes you got to pop out and show, ninjas. And Kendrick Lamar did just that on Juneteenth, turning all the way up and uniting L.A. with his pop-out Ken and Friends concert at the Forum in Inglewood. It was Kendrick's first major performance since the beef with Drake escalated a few months ago, and the city showed out. It was a star-studded affair with the basketball community well represented. Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan hopped on stage, and LeBron and James Harden were spotted in the crowd singing along. Kendrick performed classics and most of his recent Drake diss tracks, starting his set with Euphoria and ending with Not Like Us, which was introed by the legend Dr. Dre. Kendrick proceeded to do Not Like Us 5 times in a row just to make sure that you got the point across. And he had the crew all up on stage. Legendary photo. A lot of legends, a bunch of different sets. All united as one. No issues. You see Westbrook right there in the back.
Westbrook.
What'd I say, Westbrook?
No. You skipped Bayless's term.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you crazy. Run the tape back. I run with Russ. Russ is my guy, UCLA guy. So, question for the couch. Brandon, we'll start with you. Compton, Gardena, LA, representative from the city. What did Kendrick show ninjas with the pop out?
It was cool. I mean, it was great for the city.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you expect? Like, it was cool. It was straight.
It was just.
I mean, it was great.
Okay.
It was great.
I was just making
It was
sure.
great. I wanted to see more OGs though.
Okay.
But I did say Dr. Dre was gonna come. I thought like more OGs, like you said, like DJ Quick. I wanted to see like Corrupt Snoop. I thought Snoop would have came out, but. But other than that, everybody popped out and showed up. Like Tommy the Clown was there. He a legend.
Yeah.
If you're from LA, like Tommy the Clown, like that was killer.
So Rashad, I see you got the crown on. You got the red shirt, red shoes. How did you feel about the pop out Ken and Friends concert?
I think I was born on the wrong coast.
Okay.
More LA.
You at LA?
Fuck with LA.
You can't be a Celtics fan anymore though.
That shit last night was legendary. To the 10th power. Why y'all think he performed the song so many times? See if y'all connected.
You said why? Mm-hmm. Why did he perform it so many times?
Mm-hmm.
5 times at least by my count. No.
I'm trying to
Did
tell you.
not, Gil. I promise you.
I'm trying to tell you.
I talk with a stutter.
Why did he perform the song 5 times?
Why did Kendrick perform Not Like Us?
Filming the video
Music video.
during the concert.
It was like when Jay-Z and Kanye.
Filming a video on your ass. This is the people. LA's different out here. Like, we ain't never seen nothing like that. Just out of the blue on some diss shit. That was a diss concert. It was the first ever diss concert.
Some people called it a funeral.
Definitely.
Gangchella.
What?
Haterchella. Heard it
On Amazon?
with Jeff Bezos.
What?
Sponsoring the whole event.
What are we talking about here? Boy, you know where Drake was? Nowhere. He was nowhere, nigga. Nowhere. It's out of here. You can come back from that. That concert was way more than just something to watch, man. That's culture.
That was better than the Super Bowl?
Hell yeah. LA was out there. Everybody on stage. He brought everybody on stage. They ain't bring everybody on stage at the Super Bowl.
Better than Dre and Snoop's Super Bowl performance, Brandon?
I'm asking, you said it was?
Absolutely. If you ain't show up for Ken last night, you wasn't friends. It's Ken and friends. You ain't show up for Ken, you ain't his friend. It was Ken and friends to pop out in LA, you ain't show up. You don't fuck with Ken.
It was cool. It was his friends. It was,
You don't
like
fuck
you
with
said,
Kendrick.
it was his friends.
You know what I'm
His
saying?
people.
All that shit. Fire to me, personally.
No, definitely fire.
One of the greatest shit I've ever seen. Been here a long time.
I don't know if it's the greatest.
San Fernando Valley, but you ride with LA on occasion.
Ever.
How'd you feel about the Kendrick show last night?
I didn't watch it. It was during my nap time, I guess. I watched YouTube. I watched it on like whatever they showed on Instagram.
Yeah, you nap from 4 to 8 p.m.
I believe
Pacific?
it. I mean, he took 3 shots of gentleman cut.
Oh, the gentleman's cut was coming.
It wasn't, you had to be there, right?
Streaming on Amazon
It
and
was
Twitch.
streaming on Amazon. Yeah.
Oh,
Why Bronny get on stage?
because he ain't West Coast.
LA.
I'm James Harden.
LA.
James Harden.
I mean, you play for the
Gotta be.
Lakers.
I thought I was
Nah, that's-
Brandon Jennings on the stage for a second.
Who?
Brandon Jennings.
Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
He stay out here in the valley though. So.
No, I don't go to functions like that.
I'm not a real
Malibu.
concert. I'm not a real concert type of person.
Yeah.
One, because it sounds better on the radio, the actual song itself, right? So the song itself
That is
sounds
true.
way better. And so for me to go to the concert, your performance, your stage presence is what I'm coming for. So, you're only talking about really a few people, right? You're talking about Beyonce, you're talking about T-Pain,
You go to Beyonce
Usher.
concert?
I went to her
Beyonce and
concert, that
T-Pain.
shit was fire. Like T-Pain.
Your favorite concert, right? Beyonce?
Chris Brown, Usher type, like, it's not about the music at that point because I know the songs. It's just about, the performance itself, so.
Okay.
Well, you said it sound better in the car instead of like.
Yeah, my earphones sound way better than my earphones.
No, I think. Wait.
Because everybody yelling in the back and shit, touching you and trying to, I ain't got time. I'm trying to hear exactly every lyric, rap with it.
Right, but I think if we would have went last night, you would have heard Not Like This totally different than you've ever heard it on the radio.
No, because he ain't singing it. Half the crowd
was
singing it. This
singing it.
motherfucker offbeat.
No, he
No,
was singing
he didn't say all of it. Like, word for word. I paid word for word. So I don't want to hear you saying shit he's supposed to be saying. Then he do one of those, and then you offbeat, he offbeat, I'm all fucked up. Like, I ain't got time for that shit, man.
Energy and the
Like,
and
no, the
like
energy, I get
sound,
it, but,
that sound in there probably was unbelievable.
Like, you come on there, you got, like, it looked like it was 30, like the Wu-Tang Clan up there. And you got Westbrook who know how to do the dance. Then this person don't know how to do it. You got Lil Kid know how to do it. Like, give me the real people who know how to walk up there. So it's a walkathon.
It's different
Like Tommy the
walk.
Clown, you get up there and your group do it. The rest of y'all, sit your fat asses down. Let them finish their little performance.
I mean, it was a
and
lot
get
of
this
people I did not know.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
was
Like,
just like, who,
You know Don.
who is this? Who is this?
You know Don Kennedy, right?
shit. Who's that?
You know Don, right?
Yeah.
He performed, right?
Who that?
Huh?
Don Kennedy.
LA rapper.
Rapper?
Yeah, LA rapper.
He walks?
No, he no, he
No, I'm talking about when you play the
Oh.
song, I want to walk.
Shout
I
out
want
to
the walk
Dom.
dance.
Shout out to Dom Kennedy, man.
LA don't listen
I
to
fuck
Gil.
with you,
San
man.
Fernando Valley.
I ain't from LA, but I be out here. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing out Tyler the Creator was the hardest one though.
Tyler Cole, he came out?
Yeah, Tyler the Creator and Dr. Dre, that was the hardest that they brought out.
J Rock was fire. Shout out to J Rock.
Shout out Black Hippie.
Tyler the
Like, how long was he? How long was the concert?
Whoa, it was
Close to 4 hours.
about 4 hours. Yeah, it was about 4 hours.
Very long.
Like DJ Mustard brought out people, and then Kendrick came out in.
So-
He brought out Dr. Dre. It was cool.
So a lot of people did a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a
That's
concert.
fine.
It was a concert.
Gil, what did you see on YouTube?
Just Not Like Us. And then a bunch of people dancing.
He came out to Euphoria, which was crazy.
Yeah, so that was like
The concert was crazy, man.
you went?
Nah, I was like,
You think he could have played Not Like Us more than 5 times? Like how Jay-Z and them did.
They did like 20 times when I went to the concert in LA.
So Jay-Z and Kanye did Niggas in Paris, like I think 11, 12 times in a row up in like
In a row?
yeah, in Paris, like back in the day. And then I think Travis Scott did Fiend like 17 times this year, like that.
Yeah.
In a row?
In a row.
It gets a little
Why
stagnant.
you just don't mix that shit in? Like, you know what I mean? Throw it on the second one, then, like, throw it like 7.
But that's the point of the
12.
That's the point of going to a concert. The energy is different.
oh, that's the point of a beat down. You're gonna beat somebody, you play that shit 6, 7 times in a row.
Well, 11, 13. I mean, we seen people do it at
17.
12. They're
In a
17.
row, though? Like, after like 4, I'm like, all right, nigga, come on, man. It's something else. Get shit mix. Like, I'm like mix it up, dog.
Gil wanted to boom, 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 boom. Do what
Yeah,
you do.
you do Euphoria. That was a great song. Then you be like what? Swimming pool. Then boom, Not Like Us. Then come with something else, one of them boring songs, Little Daddy, Daddy, whatever. Then boom, Not Like Us again. Don't hit me 17 times in a row, bro. I'm like, all right, man. How long can I crip walk and blood walk? My fucking calves.
As long as it takes, Gil.
My calves.
As long as it's
For the
stretched.
fans, man.
As long as it takes.
The fans are saying,
Yeah.
keep going.
What I'm saying is I already did my
If you want to see the song one time, take your ass back home.
That's what I said, I already
This is
know
for the
move.
motherfuckers gonna be here for 6 hours.
You at the Fabulous Four,
I'm not going to
Gil.
front. I was crying though when he was doing this.
A minor.
That dance.
Because he don't know how to do the dance.
No, but he was doing the highlight bling dance.
Yeah.
When he was doing that, I said, yo, that, I was like, damn, all right.
So Rashad, the only one on this couch. The proper respect.
For LA.
For,
For LA. For LA. I'm the only one on the couch, not from LA, giving LA
didn't see it.
real crazy props right now.
It was great.
That's crazy, LA. Shout out to LA, man.
It was great.
California love, man.
I just hope if they do it again, they would
Wait,
get
so
more.
so do they have concerts like on streaming platform where you can actually see the concert?
Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazon Music.
We're gonna be
It's
doing
on
some
Amazon.
concerts.
So you got Amazon Prime, you can watch it. They also streamed it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said Ice Cube didn't come
I don't
because he
have
had the big 3. like he playing.
Ice Cube said it's Big Me.
He didn't have no big three yesterday.
Ain't a big 3 game.
Just
Somebody
planning
told
and
you
preparing.
Somebody told you something wrong.
I'm just trying to
Niggas
figure out
didn't
why.
show out
I'm just trying to figure out why the OGs didn't come though.
You
Like,
tell
a lot of
me.
the
He
OGs.
got to invite him.
It's Ken and friends.
He can't friends. So
Ken
he
and
ain't friends with like
Dr. Dre showed up, right?
Dog Pound, West Coast Connection.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. A
all,
phone call though for the
shit, he could even threw Bone Thugs in Harmony, like,
Hey.
right?
Hey.
With Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Who were they signed by?
They were signed by
Easy.
Eazy-E.
Yeah.
Now, what song did Eazy-E perform with them? For the Love of Money. They
Yep.
could have played that song and LA would have been on fire.
Yep.
Do y'all not know y'all music when it comes to Los Angeles? Right?
but it was all LA artists though.
Yeah.
That was on stage.
Like-
So
like
Game
even-
from LA.
Game wasn't there.
Even
Cube wasn't there. Snoop wasn't there.
Like
even-
DJ Quick.
DJ
Sugar Free.
Quick.
Like even with
man,
no
all
Snoop-
them.
No sugar-free disappointing.
Snoop?
No, Snoop didn't.
Yeah, because even with Snoop, he could have brung out some of that Masterpiece songs when he went there and blew up.
Yeah, but this is a
But
LA.
he didn't need
But
that.
this is a LA thing. We're not playing nobody else. Like it wasn't for nobody else. If you're not from LA, we're not playing it. Like they was
He
not.
wasn't even old enough to know when Snoop when he revived his career.
Yeah, when he had to-
those songs that came, it was only West Coast. It was the biggest West Coast songs, but it was coming from
A lot of people don't really.
fuck them other niggas. That was West Coast. That was a West Coast song.
I know, but a lot of people
Master
wasn't really
P did
feeling
spend
Snoop
extensive
Dogg
time in
Master P,
Oakland.
though.
Huh?
I said a lot of LA dudes aren't really feeling that Snoop Dogg No Limit era. First of all, he
Yeah,
got
right there.
First of all, he got out of LA because of who?
Yeah, sure.
We ain't gonna.
They robbed him.
Well, a lot of human beings got out of LA because
I'm
that
just
one
saying,
man.
so a lot of us, we wasn't really feeling that down south Snoop at the time. I mean, it's
Great.
good music though.
That was
A lot of the niggas didn't show up for Kendrick still siding with Drake. That's what's real.
No, they ain't. No,
the
they
real honest.
No, they ain't.
They don't want to spoil that. They don't want to fuck that relationship up.
So let's talk about it. If you're Drake, how do you feel about DeMar DeRozan and LeBron singing "Not Like Us" at a Kendrick concert, given what those lyrics are implying about
But
it?
you mean given that they've been tweeting about taking sides with Drake all this whole time and then they switch up last second?
I'm just
That part?
asking.
We keep the receipts. We keep them receipts, man.
Drake, DeMar Drake,
they over
Drake,
here
man.
with Drake, and then all of a sudden.
I don't think it's anything. I mean, I like the song. But you gonna tell somebody that has an ear of music like you can't like that song?
It's
Like,
a
I'm
beef.
grown
Pick
man.
sides, nigga.
Pick what side?
I told you this already.
Pick
It's
what
a
side?
beef. Pick sides.
For what? Are we
I don't
making
want
money
to
off this
see
thing?
you at their party, my
But are
nigga.
we
You don't
making
come
money
to
off-
my party
Are we making-
after you
like,
just
what's-
walked in with them. You in there singing his song too?
But picking
they got
what
you on
side?
video singing both of our songs, and what?
Picking a side.
Who homie is you?
But picking a side for what though?
They lining me up in there. They trying to line me up, and you in there like, that's the plan.
But
That's
you-
the plan?
But you're not deep into that beef. to
Man,
be
we
even picking a
deep in
side.
that
You're not-
beef.
Nobody's
Everybody that's a fan is a deep in that
No,
beef.
no, they're not. No, they're
the
not.
kids is out there like,
No, they're not. Kendrick gonna drop something. We gonna
69
still
God,
listen.
freaky
Drake gonna
ass
drop something. We
niggas
still
is
gonna
sick.
listen.
when little kids are saying freaky ass nigga, it's crazy. It's crazy work.
The song is
crazy.
You can't help what the ear like.
He
It's
made
music.
the song though. Kendrick made the song. Freaky ass nigga.
It's a great
So,
song.
Brent, how would you feel if you saw Gil at a concert singing a Brandon Jennings diss song because it was a
He
good
likes the song.
song? So you and
I can't help what the ear feels.
Crazy.
I can't help what the ear.
That's
It's the ear of music. Man,
if
if you
it's
like
a
a
good
beat
song?
and kids is like, what I'm gonna say? Oh,
You
damn,
singing-
he-
you
all right, well,
singing a diss
Nah,
track.
what I'm gonna do is I'm
You
gonna go
sit
get.
with your homie and you're singing a diss track that a nigga
But I
made for
expect
him.
that from Gil because that's what you know. But that's my man, so I ain't tripping. Shit.
Okay, so
That's my man. He gonna joke on me. You gonna.
the real issue is why should anyone care of a side if Drake plays the song at his concert?
He don't. His DJs don't be liking that shit.
His DJs, he trolled the song in his own concert.
It wasn't good. It wasn't
So
a good
what I'm
idea.
saying is, if he is playing the song, at that point is he relevant to picking a side? Because at the end of the day, the song any claim against you only means something if it is believable.
Not in rap.
It is.
No, it ain't.
If you're saying something to me and it's not true, why do I really give a fuck about it?
Because that's the point of it being rap. I could subliminally attack you. I could use fantasy to attack you, illusion to attack you. As long as I'm attacking you,
But your fantasy. But what I'm saying is, if he's laughing at the song himself, Now it's fantasy.
But everybody else believes it. It's not fantasy anymore. Everyone else believes it except for him because he knows I'm lying.
Yeah.
Right, but they don't. That's why they can say what I say when I say freaky ass nigga, yes, a 69 guy.
It's a catchy.
They can believe that though.
catchy, though.
They can really
It's
believe.
still catchy, though.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
can they believe it?
You can believe anything you want to believe, but if it's not
A
real, it's not real.
minor.
It's catchy. It's catchy.
But if it's not
But it's
real, then
catchy.
what is like?
It's just like movies. It's just like the movies. If it's not real, what, you're not gonna watch it?
No, what I'm saying is, if it's not real, why am I gonna get upset about it? It's not real.
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
No,
it's not
nobody
real.
says Drake gonna get upset.
Yeah, but that's what
he
I'm
has to accept his fate.
He's singing a song himself. He's playing it himself in front of his audience, dance along with it. So it doesn't.
Well, imagine you shooting yourself and just sitting there bleeding out.
Yeah, I'm not bleeding out.
He shot himself. Was like, I'm just laughing because look, that song hot, man. That shit killing me.
No, it's a fake bullet.
It's killing me.
It's not a real bullet. That's the problem. Yeah, it's not a real bullet because the claims aren't real. So
Drake
I can
can't
go-
pop out nowhere right now.
But he is a little, but regardless if it is true or not, it's still a little embarrassing. Like people are saying OV Hove, like kids, like it just
P- using the P word.
Yeah, because I mean that's my label. Like this is what I built. So for
He
somebody to
destroyed that
trying to
shit.
destroy what you built, you're gonna feel some like regardless if it's
OVO
real or not,
Gil.
you're still gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. The perception becomes reality. No matter how I
You know what I'm
paint
saying?
it.
That's like if you Gil's Arena and somebody want to start from other podcasts start dissing and start tearing us all down, regardless if it's true or not, we gonna feel away.
They could say some bullshit.
Like, we're
Niggas
gonna
be
feel
like,
away.
Start hitting it.
And then he got that type. Well, he got over 500 million. You know he feeling away.
So we got to strike first. Who we dissing?
they call me BBL Gilly. Man, I guess you got fuck for
Amongst others.
No, yeah, but you don't.
You know what I mean?
Some people can't. But some people can't handle that. Though. Some people can't handle that, man. The whole way, everywhere you go,
My shit natural.
like
All you gotta do is prove it. It's not real though. Like if Drake was to prove all the shit that he was saying is not true,
he said it though. He said it wasn't true.
When I just-
he can say it. He can say whatever the fuck he wanted.
But how do you prove it?
Shit, exactly. That's
Yeah,
the whole
no,
point
no,
of
no.
war. When you say some shit and you can't prove it to be true, and I can't prove it to be wrong. Like
How do you do prove it wrong? It's called Predator website. It shows you all of them. I can show you all of them right now. It's a website. And it shows none of us is on this
Yeah.
registered website. That's how you prove it.
How
that's
often do
why
you
he
check
was
the
doing-
website?
He was saying you need
A
to
lot.
check them niggas and put them on the website. You need to put them niggas on the website. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, so-
he was saying go in there and look in that mansion and see if them niggas touching
so it's
kids and
yes.
shit in there.
Yeah, but overall, man, the beef was great.
I mean, that's what I said.
It's been very entertaining.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
Like,
it was entertaining when it happened. Like
Yeah.
just.
Hopefully it just stays.
It was.
What I want to hear now is the unreleased, like the unreleased.
Oh, the album's
that was
on
just
the way.
holding.
The album's on the way.
Kendrick album on the way?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I
See, he
believe
was
it,
just
'cause
shooting a video.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something though? Is there a knock against Kendrick himself when his most famous work is the same one person? Like when we talk about a body of work, your famous songs is dissing other rappers. Is that not a knock in history?
But that's not true. That's not
okay.
true.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like basically, like your biggest records are just dissing people. Like,
But
Yeah.
that's not true. At all.
so what's his biggest record?
His first album.
No, what's his
Record, song.
What's his biggest record?
Hey, when you say top 5 songs that are known to the
would
world,
probably
you're talking
say
about what, a
Humble.
BE cipher,
Humble.
a BET cipher,
Good. A
Be humble.
glorious cipher.
huh?
A glorious cipher.
Control.
Be humble.
Yeah, Humble has the most streams, 2.2 billion.
Humble would be
I'm
his
talking
best.
about what you know.
Money Trees, 1.4 billion streams.
That's streams. Some of these songs are not on stream chart, but we're talking about what he's known for.
Humble.
Humble, yeah.
That's number one.
No,
All right.
Like Us is number 1.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is a good track.
No,
Definitely started
those
him.
are songs
Definitely
that
started him
those
out.
songs are iTunes. We're just talking about
I'm just talking about good
what you know of him.
Nah, definitely Swimming Pools, Money Trees, Humble. All the songs
They're not
prior
just-
to this. All the songs. This ain't his rollout. This ain't Kendrick Lamar's first big record.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's no, like, I don't know, just rap, just, like, your song. Like, even though Ice Cube did the No Vaseline, that's not his He's not known for that.
Today was a good day is what he's known for.
Yeah, today was a good, yeah.
Yeah.
What else the stuff he was like, but that's what his music, like, it's not this one thing in his history. What I'm saying is,
But are you saying that's what it is for Kendrick Lamar?
I'm just asking, like, when Kendrick makes his splash, it's usually a diss song, and I'm saying is that
I see.
you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, like, I don't. If I'm the rapper, I don't want.
He only has one diss song
I don't
that's
wanna be
charted.
known.
This is the only diss song.
No,
that's
this is the only
charted.
diss song that he put in so you can chart it. But I'm saying Control was a song. I mean, the BET Cypher was a thing. Right? I'm just talking about I'm just saying, as an artist, do you really want to be known for just dissing the same one man? Is that your legacy?
That's not
Can
his.
he-
That's not
what I'm
his
saying,
legacy.
Can any
though.
song outpass, any song he does moving forward, can it outpass Not Like Us?
Yeah, his album's about to come out.
I'm not talking about an album, I'm
He talking
talking about
about
a
a song.
song.
He talking
A
about-
song.
But he has songs on the album.
I know, but he's saying. Go ahead.
When we say, what is Drake's number one, what song will he be known for when he leaves this earth? Eminem, Drake, I mean, Jay-Z. What are you gonna be known for? Is what I'm asking. Like,
His is not gonna be Not Like Us.
that's all I'm
So
asking.
you think he got a bigger song than that?
Hell yeah.
That record's huge.
That wasn't even supposed to be a record that was supposed to be a diss track. They had that already planned and just dropped that as part of the album. And they just was like, let's change the words on this bitch and drop it. Fuck this nigga. Let's do the summertime summer banger. This is Will Smith and them
So
summer.
if he drop an album this year in the fall, he gonna have a song on there that's better than Not Like Us going into the.
Bro, what this Kendrick Lamar,
No,
bro.
I'm just asking.
When he pop out, he pop out, bro. Yeah. He got a song with
I'm not saying
Rihanna. He got a
he doesn't
song with
have
Rihanna, bro. Another one.
Okay, now
Another one.
Well, like what's so
Crazy.
funny is my like if this song is on the album, which most likely is gonna be on the album, if he take this song off the album, what does the album do?
It's gonna go platinum in 2 days. Guaranteed.
I believe that. Like,
Guaranteed.
The album itself without the song. See,
Not Like Us has put
right
the
now.
anticipation.
without that song. Oh no.
What you
because
mean?
Not Like This. Because Not Like Us is back #1 today,
It
right?
stands where it stands alone. That track,
Not-
it doesn't need an album.
But that's the problem. If you don't put but if it's on the album automatically is diamond because it uses this.
Not necessary.
Yes, it does.
Not necessary.
That's how it works.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
That's
true,
how it
true.
works.
That's true. That's
Right. So this song, it automatically whatever. Shit. I mean that song ain't diamond yet.
It's not going to sell 10 million.
But what I'm saying, all the sales it has right now,
Yeah, they count for that.
it counts for that. So the song automatically, soon as it releases, it already
Platinum,
has.
platinum.
So it's already platinum on day one. So it has
good marketing.
it can sell nothing and this is platinum. The album itself. That's why I said if you take it off, what do you
He's
think?
still gonna do numbers. I'm telling you that.
No, for sure
That's
he's
what I'm
gonna
telling
do
you.
numbers. No,
Is
he's
there a
gonna do
sing-
numbers.
is there a
That was
single?
a single by itself and he just dropped, this album is gonna eclipse
You know what I'm saying?
all
What is
his
this?
albums.
That's what I'm saying. Remove this song.
Yeah, it's not
What
out.
is the single?
He ain't
for that?
dropped no single
okay,
yet.
okay.
He waiting. That's why everybody wait for his reply to Drake's last shit. His reply was this.
So,
Pop out.
hate to end this conversation prematurely, but we have some breaking news.
Who died?
According to Adrian Wojnarowski, Gil.
You
You're
ain't
right
talking about
there.
breaking news. We got to get our spirit down.
I'm like, wait,
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, damn, we was on the, like, we was just finna get.
Now I got to pretend
we was
I
finna
know.
go great.
Now I got to pretend I know the person. Like, oh,
Well, you know this
man.
person. We got some breaking news concerning the Lakers coaching situation. JJ Redick has agreed to a 4-year deal to become the Los Angeles Lakers' next head coach. A day after Juneteenth, JJ.
Hey, look-
a day after Juneteenth.
He like, man, I mean, didn't I tell
According to
y'all?
reports, Rob Pelinka offered JJ the job this morning.
4 for what?
Don't know the bread yet.
4 for 12.
News is just broke.
4 for 12?
Congratulations.
Lakers, dog.
Congratulations, JJ.
You
Oh man, we didn't expect this.
You didn't think that, huh?
Congratulations, man.
Oh no.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, baby boy.
JJ Redick, newest head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. No word on how this will impact the Mind the Game podcast that we've all come to watch and enjoy.
Nah, that shit'd be funny.
if they still do it all season?
No, I mean, you got to.
They said we hating on K-Dot. And
Yeah.
I don't.
Some would interpret
When
it
you
as
ask
such.
questions, people call it hate. You ask a question, right? You know, like if I said, Stephen A., if Tatum didn't win the championship, is he still in your top 5? And if the answer is no, then he shouldn't be in your top 5 if he won the championship. Either you top 5 or you top 5. You don't really, there's no, a championship can't get you top 5. It's a team award. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like stuff like that. So, you know,
So, thoughts on J.J. Redick being named the Lakers' next head coach, replacing Darvin Ham, who was let go?
I mean, we saw it when the podcast came.
We knew what time it was.
Rashad been up here saying it the whole time. He been calling it.
Rashad, is that why you wore the crown today, Rashad? Did you know something that we?
That's special.
I thought it was Kendrick related, but it made all in one.
No, King Kong ain't got shit on me.
You think JJ waited till after the pop out to make the announcement he didn't want this moment to be soiled?
We predicted already that all that Dan Hurley shit was all just fabrication because JJ was still working with ESPN. Conflict of interest, man. We got to hold this thing out.
Held it out.
And now we're here. Now we get to see the LeBron dilemma. So I know it's rubbing into the next segment, but you know, Rich and them.
3 year, $19 million.
19?
You saying 3 for 19?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Good, don't believe the internet. Right now, it's going to be a lot of misinformation being disseminated.
Sounds about right. Nah, but it's not.
But what was I right?
Rashad, you were accurate in your analysis and assessment that the Mind the Game podcast would lead to J.J. Redick getting the Lakers head coaching job. LeBron was grooming him and training him and displaying his coaching acumen for all the world to see.
That sounds like the same type of response I would get from Gil. It's like going around just saying, yes, Rashad, you're right.
That was like 18 words.
I know. It was impressive. It was impressive.
It was more than yeah. It was more than a yeah.
I was right, B?
Yep.
I was right. I appreciate that.
You're
But
right.
man of your word, man.
You're right.
Stand on that.
Interestingly enough, Woj broke the news. Shams has been reporting that Redick was the top candidate. I don't know if this is a situation where one is trying to jump
talking
the
about
other.
Woj, the same person who put out the fake news for his friend?
For-
So now he want to report. He should. I mean, to be honest,
It's
if he wants to be taken serious, he should just say, "All right, y'all, this was the real person all the time. I was just trying to get my friend paid." Right? Now we can say, "All right, man, okay, appreciate that." Then but the fact that we know what you did. Right? You try to throw everybody for a loop.
It worked.
No, it didn't.
It worked for some of the cash. Some was the cash.
For some.
Some of the casuals.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Yeah.
Niggas was getting mad because Dan Hurley's popped up as a candidate. It was like, what the? Man, y'all sit down somewhere.
So now the next point gives what you have said previously. If JJ did get the job, as important as him being the head coach, is now surrounding him with elite coaching level talent to help make that transition smooth as he gets ready for his first NBA head coaching opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just with any transition, it has to be tactical, it has to be smart. You have to really design your staff according to your weaknesses. And at this point, you know, when you're talking about being a coach, right, most likely it's all weaknesses at this point because you don't know what you're gifted at once the game starts, right? You know, so you need someone who's great at designing practice, functional practices. Even though we've been in practices and we know what's good, like, you know, we can go through a practice and be like, man, this functional of a practice is horrible, right? He needs to switch this drill, make it this drill, so that has to be designed, right? When you look at the season, right? When the season comes out, you have to have an eye for days off, traveling. All that is part of coaching. It ain't just we get on the court and I just make subs and sub in and sub out. That's not part of, that's the easy part. It's designing the layout of how the season's supposed to run.
Who does JJ know that's a coach?
I'm sure he knows a lot of people that are coaches. I would say the first person that comes to mind is probably Coach K.
Okay.
Would be my first person that he would know, just given their relationship.
First person. Who just took over for the Detroit Pistons?
Trajan Langdon, former Duke basketball player.
Wait, he's the head coach for?
No, Trajan Langdon, the president, I believe, of the Pistons. He recently hired, had to fire Monty Williams.
Now he's the coach. That's what he wanted the whole time. But Elton Brand, where was he at? He was in Philly.
He's in Philly still.
He's still in Philly. So he's still in Philly, right? So there's people he can call and just ask questions to and pick their brain and imagine his assistant coaching staff.
So what you trying to say? It's a Duke thing?
It's gonna be it's gonna be the USA type shit. JJ's gonna assemble like a Team USA coaching staff type shit.
He has to.
Of that level.
Well, I mean,
Fact.
it still has to be. It's still the
It's the
Lakers.
Lakers.
It's still the Lakers, dog, and they're gonna try to have you a replacement right in. Like it's gonna be right there.
For him, after what, 4 years? It's a 4-year deal. I think year 2 maybe, but not now.
So
They want to give him some.
No, I mean with assistant coach, they're gonna put an assistant coach. Like, I mean, they'll fuck around, and put Monty on the coaching staff.
Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, you're gonna put
an
you're gonna have
Avengers
to
of
put
assistant
experience.
coaches.
The Avengers of the
You're gonna have to,
assistant coaches,
you're gonna have
for
to
sure.
put experience around them.
Yeah. And that'll make that transition
Adrian
easy.
Griffin, I wouldn't be mad at Adrian being on the assistant coaching staff for that team.
So you guys all play for good coaches, play for bad coaches. What are the ingredients, if you could put them together, to make the ideal NBA head coach?
Ideal.
Or as close to what you would consider to be what makes a great NBA head coach?
I mean, he has to be a people person, right? He has to be a players coach. And if he's not the players coach, there has to be players coaches on the staff that you can relay your hatred for this motherfucker to, right? That's one, right? You know, practice times. Like there's like little things that's very important that people don't really take in consideration. Practice times, right? Having the perfect practice time. Shoot around times, right? Travel schedule is very important. Understanding, you know, rest days and workout days, when to go hard.
Structure.
It's just mostly the structure of. It's just the structure. It's the template.
You gotta have structure, man.
Who would you bring in?
Player?
Coach.
As assistants?
Like your first assistant?
We've seen names like
at least
Rondo.
first and second.
First and second?
I mean, probably somebody with some head coaching experience, right, that can help be a good consigliere.
I mean, who's out there?
Probably bring back Phil.
You'll bring back Phil? Well, you know, he probably not gonna do that though.
One,
He's an assistant.
because he is the development coach that they all loved.
Phil Henry.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you were talking about Phil Jackson. I was like,
Phil
Phil
Henry.
ain't gonna. I'm like, Phil not gonna play no second fiddle
he
to
can't.
JJ Redick.
Like you know what's so funny? They're trainers. Like Pemberthy was over there, right?
I believe at one point.
Yeah, I mean they had a very good training staff, but from there, like I'm gonna get someone that the players can talk to, that can work out with, they can train. I'll probably get some younger talent in there that can really be active with the players, especially my young group, right? So
like who?
You know.
So Pemberthy was an assistant 2019 to 2022, went over to the Nuggets to become a shooting coach in 2022.
Makes sense.
Bring him back. He could get you a bucket back in the day.
Who's local here? Like some of these development coaches, like Olin.
You bring him to be your second.
Huh?
You'll bring him in to be.
No, it's for
I'm
my
saying you're
coaching
1 and
staff.
2.
Because
Your
no, what I'm
first
saying
1
is,
and 2.
my coaching staff is at this point it's how do I develop in-house first, right? So that's very important, right? In-house development, right? So now you're thinking about like teams like Denver. You're thinking about teams like Golden State Warriors, right? So I want to try to build the structure first. So I will go after trainers, but a great training staff. So you know, Olin with Phil and someone else.
Dallas.
Dallas
Dallas
traffic,
trainer.
like, you know what I mean? They got Shem God over there. You know what I mean? Like, so some of these people you think that is irrelevant, the algorithm, the analytics say these guys are helpful. Right, so I'll go after that group first, and then from there, really.
So do you feel like the way that the Lakers are currently constructed, there's a lot of question marks still, obviously with LeBron likely opting out, reports saying he would likely re-sign 2 or 3 year deal with the Lakers. Is JJ put in a situation, is he set up for success right now? Draft less than a week away, free agency on the horizon with this roster.
Shit, look like 2 years and out.
How long is JJ's contract?
4 years.
Reportedly 4 years.
I'm giving 2 years, like you said.
Darvin Ham lasted 2 years.
I'm JJ. I'm gonna solidify my legacy. I'm gonna get Mark Jackson and Rajon Rondo. Now I'm gonna bring in Jeff Van Gundy at the tail end, just if I need him.
Gundy.
So you want
just
Mark
went
Jackson,
to the
Rondo,
Clippers.
and Jeff Van Gundy?
Van Gundy
He went to the Clippers.
Van Gundy just went to the Clippers.
So
Oh,
then-
yeah?
Wait, so like Stan Van Gundy or
No, Jeff.
He was with
His brother.
the Celtics, then after they won the
He was with Team USA too for
wait?
the last
Jeff Van
4
Gundy was
years.
coaching the Celtics, or he was just
He's consultant, special consultant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about as a coach
You're saying as an assistant, Rashad.
Yeah, you talking about his 3 assistants.
on the bench.
Yeah. You talking about his first 3 assistants.
Yeah.
Mark Jackson, Rondo, but Jeff is.
When was
Jeff
the last
would
time
be,
Jeff?
like,
When was the last time
consultant.
Jeff coached what? 90 what?
Let me
He was
check.
in Houston. Was he in Houston? He was an assistant in Houston.
Something like that for like a quick little minute.
Yeah, last time he had an official coaching job was 2007 with the Rockets. He was a senior consultant with the Celtics 2023 through 2024, and now lead assistant with the Clippers.
Lead assistant.
Tyrone Lue hired him
Tyronn
as a
Lue
lead assistant.
On Ty Lue's
yeah,
staff.
yeah.
I'd be weary. I'd be weary,
Yeah. So see him at the tail end of that, but he already gone. So I
I'd
can't
be
pick-
weary about the older, them 80s and 90s coaches, because the style and the kids' minds are so different, you know. And if they haven't adjusted to the temperaments of today's era, right? You know, coaching these guys versus, you know, Charles Oakley and them is very different.
The structure though.
Right, you know what I mean? So you sitting there saying stuff that you can say to your New York team, and these kids get your ass fired quick as fuck.
Yeah,
They'll turn on you quick.
yeah, but they got to know times have changed though.
Who?
Like Jeff, like some of them old coaches.
Yeah,
you
but
got
you
it.
ain't-
That's like saying don't raise your son the way he's supposed to be raised, and just let him out here do what the fuck he want to do.
No.
The game got structure too.
No.
Our game got structure.
The game does have
And
structure.
the old school structure is the structure. It's the foundation. Attitude, ethics, professionalism, all that shit is them old school coaches trying to get the foundation right. All the new school shit y'all talking about, that's why you hire them other dudes, the trainers, like you said. The trainers to get you through the new school shit. But the ethics of how we go out here and play hard, play smart, play together, that needs to be instilled from an older coach. New coaches don't know that shit. They just let you go do whatever. No accountability, let you run up and down, like you jog back, all that Luka shit. Jason Kidd's supposed to be on top of that.
They got to
Then
the
what
finals.
happens? What happens when you're on top of it? That's what you're not.
They don't do those
What-
things. They don't make those mistakes when you're on top of it.
What I'm saying is, what happens?
They're accountable.
What happens when you're on top of a guy who makes $40 million? Who's expandable? So you can
does that
say
have to do with the game?
What I'm saying is, you can say whatever you want, but there's a difference between yelling at a dude in the 80s and 90s, right? How Jerry Cross used to talk to those Bulls, and I used to talk to Michael Jordan. That don't work today. Your ass is gone.
So we were men.
so-
we were men and these are boys.
Right, you spank your kids in the 80s and the 90s, great parenting.
So-
you spank your kids today, goddamn it, you'll be arrested in an hour.
That is fair.
Motherfuckers that be
So Jason,
And you're,
same ass whooping, same belt, same leather.
Hey, how much it costs to get out of here?
And your kids
I'm
will
gonna pay
let
this
you know
tab
that.
every time they come
you
arrest
gonna pay
me.
the- you
You
gonna
gonna
pay
get
the
that ass whooped today though. I'll be back in 2 hours when they bail me out, but you gonna whoop your ass again when I get home.
so if Jason Kidd called out Luka, you think Jason Kidd would be fired? Like if he was like in a team meeting, was like, yo, you gotta get your ass back, or we ain't gonna do. You think he gonna from who Jason Kidd's a top 5 point guard for one that ever played the game. So
You
first of
Jason
all-
Kidd, you yelled at me, and I don't like the way you said what you said to me. You the owner, me or him?
If you raise the question,
Me or him
are you raising the question?
as Luka? Me or him?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to choose you. But the fact that you raising the question on some, hey man, you gotta pick me or him because he yelling at me. Yo, get your soft ass out. Take your ass back to
get my soft ass.
Slovenia,
Get
man.
my
Fuck
soft
you,
ass
mean?
out here. But what you gonna do though?
He ain't fired Mike Finley for taking that damn drink out his hand.
That ain't that. That's a bit.
Y'all niggas lost every game after that. That nigga need to be fired. What you mean? I can't talk soft to him?
They were 1-4 after Finley took
on,
Lucas
man.
beer. We just got to point that
These
out.
kids can't be soft, man. You
Walked
gotta
off
get
smooth
these
with his drink.
these old.
Just one time, but
different.
one time that he
But that's
talked
the
to
thing.
him,
It's
like, and out of all these years I've been helping you, so now you mad because I'm
just
yelling
saying,
at you?
yeah.
So now I got to get fired?
It's the
That's
temperament
crazy.
of the person, the temperament of the person today, the players today. The power exceeds anything. So when you watch some of these kids, think about James Harden and people like that, right? And when they're not getting back on plays and stuff, you embarrass these dudes today, right? It's very different. Now it's me or him. What we're gonna do here,
Bro, if
right? I mean,
Because you don't want to. It's me or him because you don't want to get back on defense.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
there's
like-
me and you,
I don't like the way
man,
you talk
listen,
to
then Jason Kidd will have every right to slap the shit out of him. Too.
That's crazy work.
Like I'm but I'm with that too though.
Are we
Like, if you're
just
gonna
gonna-
do all that, I'm gonna slap the
What I'm
shit
saying is,
out of you.
are we gonna pretend that all these coaches that's getting fired
Aren't
they
doing
get-
that.
are getting fired because of they just some bad coaches?
So is that
Or
what you saying?
Or is it the locker room that they just get them up out of here?
You think it's a conflict?
Okay, so what do these?
You know us,
Okay, so what do they want though?
huh?
So what do these youngins want then?
Because I like it.
Because if you don't want structure
I like
and you don't want somebody to have discipline and help you, then what do you want then? You just want to just get paid and just go be a loser? Like got to change something.
Gotta get some motherfucking foundation.
But we're pretending everybody is Kobe, Steph mentality, Giannis today's mentality.
It's only a handful.
Right? You're talking about Jimmy Butler's mentality. There's not a lot of, we know there's not a lot of stars that want to be held accountable, right? Like, if I don't pass the ball to you, I know I didn't pass the ball to you. But now if the coach comes out and say, hey, why you ain't passing and putting me on the spot, you already know I'm in my feelings.
Is Miami a place where people look at the organization and respect it? Miami Heat organization?
Yep.
Because of accountability, right?
Because of Pat and because of and what they've done.
They all hold each other accountable.
And then
right?
you always hear the Miami system or
And we know that everybody can't play in that system. Because they hold you accountable in the summer, they hold you not to go out nightlife and all that other shit, right? They try to hold you accountable. Throughout the whole league, everybody looks at Miami like, I don't know if I'm ready for that much accountability. That's just old school Pat Riley shit. That's just old school. That's old school vet teaching. Like, look, we gonna get this done, and this done. This is what we're gonna hang our hat on. And if you can't fucking deal with it, get the fuck up out of here.
But see,
the league used to be like that.
But that's the mentality of what you said. So it goes from Mickey first, the power went to who? Pat Riley. So the power is Pat Riley. Pat Riley says, Spo, you have the power. Whatever y'all say about Spo, I don't want to hear it. Right? So that's where it starts. The only two teams that have that type of structure is them and Spurs. Right? So when you say, hey, coach, I don't like Pop, what Pop gonna do? All right, let me go talk to the general manager. The general manager now says, shut the fuck up. All right, hey.
But it
Hey,
comes
so
from
what
the
did the general
coaching,
manager
though,
say?
right?
Huh?
It comes from the coaching though, right?
No, but it comes from upstairs first. So what I'm saying is like Dallas, right? We already know the power in Dallas was what? Mark, right? Who did he favor? His player first, right? His player. Dirk had the power. Luka has the power. So when they come up there and say, hey, I don't like the way coach, hey, my money bag said he don't like you. So we're gonna have to go ahead and, get on up out of here. But that's majority of the league. The player has the power himself versus management.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. But I'm just saying, like, from Pat Riley coming from where he came from the Lakers to New York, he was the type of coach to hold you accountable. That's old school shit. The Mark Jacksons, the motherfucking Jeff Van Gundy's, the Steve, Steve, what is it?
Stan Van Gundy?
Stan Van Gundy. The Van Gundys, all of these certain coaches hold you accountable, and we could call it fossilized coaching, which is outdated. But at the same time, the foundation of that fossil is still where you get the DNA from. You go inside the fossil, you get the DNA, you say, oh, this is where it begins. You got to teach the fundamentals first. We don't need them from nothing else but that. I think that's where you bring the old school coaches back into it. You filter them in with the new school and you say, hey, look, man, we're going to do the fundamentals first and then y'all freestyle that other shit on top of it. Because the one thing you're going to do is run the fuck back and you're going to play fucking hard.
See, that structure has to be like young teams, right? Like, that's why I said if any young team, I'm going old school. Because when these kids are coming to the NBA, they don't know nothing, right? And for the most part, I don't know who said it. I think Angel Reese said it, right? She said, oh, I thought training camp was going to be harder, which is correct, right? And everybody got offended. It's correct. College, her college coach, if you see how she acts, most likely she was 1,000% harder than anything she's ever going to face in the pros.
Period.
Right? So same thing coming from college. These kids are in these college programs. That was harder than any NBA structure.
Yep.
Right? So if you have a old school coach, I would want to give it to teams that are very young where it's easier to mold them into hard work. Right? So, trying to put, a Jeff Van Gundy, or not, I don't know Jeff personally, but Stan Van Gundy on the Lakers, nah.
Not Stan, for sure not Stan.
Nah.
I would.
He's more back in Detroit. He's one of those teams. Charlotte, right? Putting structure into those teams. Like, you got to have, you still got LeBron over there. You got AD over there. They've been in their ways a long time. And from there, it's just crashing. You talking about 3-hour practices, like,
That's why I say Jeff, because Jeff knows the veteran side. All them vets he had in New York, all the vets he had in Houston, like, he understands the seniority rules and the longevity of that is maintaining the fitness, maintaining nutrition, making sure these old guys get the rest they need, all that type shit. You got Mark Jackson in there. I just think it's dope. I think that would be a dope move, but they'll do a more LA-centric move, though. They'll bring some LA guys in there.
Yeah, but Jeff is it with the Clippers,
He's
right?
with the Clippers now, leader.
So, I mean, he in LA somehow. I mean, with the best over there.
Yeah.
So
you're going to see something change over there, though. Watch you see something change.
Where
With that Clippers squad?
The Clippers squad. You're going to see something change.
Like, just something.
Just an attitude or energy that's going to change. That's going to flip them. I can see it.
So let's talk a little bit more about JJ in this Lakers news. First time coaching job. Previously, you both said that he has 15 years of experience from his playing days and understanding the intricacies of what it takes to be a head coach. Obviously spent several years on the broadcasting side, so he's familiar with today's game, the look and feel of it. Coaching angle, Rashad, you said previously that he gets along with the brothers and that, quote, niggas respect JJ. But do you think Redick can handle the pressure of being the Lakers head coach as his very first NBA coaching job?
Yeah. Did Darvin Ham handle it?
Yeah, Darvin Ham did handle. Yes, he did.
He handled it nicely, right?
Western Conference.
Western Conference Finals, right?
What do y'all want him to do?
Relax.
Huh?
Bro,
Relax.
In 2 years,
What did Joe Mazzulla do
Joe
well?
Mazzulla appeared to handle it nicely, winning the championship in his second season, but gifted a incredibly talented roster.
gifted wave.
That media is very different from this media here.
If JB Bickerstaff and Jamal Mosley can go out there and be good coaches and
Biggerstaff also fired this
See, now you got
given the opportunity with no experience is what I'm saying. Just given the opportunity,
did perform
you
well
never
in that
did it
role.
before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lasted a pretty substantial amount of time in the league so far. I think JJ deserves.
0 for 20 and 0 for 20 from the field and Ohio is very different from 0 and 20 in Los Angeles. Right, that's just the markets is so different. So when you say, did he handle it? Did he handle the Westbrook shit right? Nope. Right? He didn't know what the hell was going on then. The beginning of the season, he didn't handle D'Lo right. He didn't handle us. So these players are complaining like, we don't know what we're doing here.
Well, the players gonna do that, right?
No.
The players supposed to.
How many players have?
D'Lo was on the phone.
No, what I'm saying is
He wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's a player thing. It's not a
That's
coach
on that
thing.
nigga.
These players got to
D'Lo.
show up and play, bro.
Like, you on the phone during the play. Man, you was never even here.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not here.
That's on. That's on you.
You gotta lock in, bro.
I came here-
I don't get paid to get you locked in. You get paid to get yourself locked
What
in.
I'm saying is, what you think is going on if I'm not paying attention to this dude no more? You got to remember, you got to think way back when Westbrook, right? They having a, what's the name? They having a little huddle. He over there on the bench, right? The trust was lost. Think about how much trust is lost publicly from all the players. Right? We're talking about all players. We're not just talking about a few. Even Lemon Daddy had this, I don't know what coach is out here doing. So he did not.
Because he playing.
Ducking down.
He playing. Imagine if he getting that same question asked and you sitting over there like Cam Reddish.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't. He was hoop. He was starting.
No, he wasn't. He got benched.
Austin Rivers?
Yeah.
Austin Reeves?
Yeah.
That's his name?
He got benched. And he voiced it.
Nickname Lemon Daddy.
So then when did he start starting? When did he started starting after that, right?
He started voicing their opinion. Him, D-Lo. What I'm saying is I can get it from a star player, but you got role players coming out
You can't
like voicing their opinion. I've never seen
please everybody.
Have you ever seen that before?
Yes.
Role players publicly coming out and talking about they don't know what's going on with the coaching staff. We don't know about our playing time.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Because
On
we
the same
always,
team?
as a role player, you always confused about your playing time. You always
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck
But
the
you
coach
never
is
had a
doing.
mic to say it.
Right.
They complaining,
So
but
Austin
they
Reeves-
complaining and still ain't doing shit though.
Still ain't
No
doing
matter-
Like when
What
you
I'm
get
saying
out
is-
so hard,
But when
you
you're
out
talking
there.
about when you're talking about handling, your whole team is in this raid. Your whole team.
Yeah, because
So you can't
everybody
say
want to
you-
play. If you dealing with a kid, you babysitting, you want to do this, and this, and this, and then it just want to go to sleep. Take your ass to sleep instead. Because your ass don't want to go play defense. You don't want to drive. You can't sit in the corner and make a shot. So what you want me to do, please everybody? No, man. Who hooping? Darvin, like, man, who? I thought we was hoopers. We supposed to be professional hoopers. I put you in the game for 10 minutes and you not hooping. I'm taking your ass out. Now you mad because you not hooping?
Yep.
We don't want to hear that shit, man. Hoop. You out here, throw the ball out.
I mean, they do.
Y'all don't want to run plays, you complain. Okay, cool. I let you run, just throw the ball out. LeBron, get him going. Can't do that either. Well, what the fuck you guys want me to do? I'm not going to draw shit up on the motherfucking board no more.
I mean, they do say it is hard to play with Bron. So that could be the issue too. Got to sit there and throw it at the
Whose
post.
fault is it really, though?
Huh?
Is it the coach's fault, really, or is it the players?
Like I said, it's all. It's
Or who
coaching.
making the decision bringing these
Coaching
people
is
in?
more than just going up and down. It's called ego management also. Right? That's part of your
true.
job. That's why I'm saying when you the president of something, you ain't the president of just one thing. You the president of all this shit. So you gotta you're the coaching of everything. So I gotta know how to talk to you. Damn, I didn't get you in the game. Damn it, my bad. Right? You know what? I'm gonna get you in next game. But like you gotta be able to talk. Yeah, you gotta be. That's your job.
But next game,
You gotta make sure it
but
functions
next
on the
game,
court.
But next game, it might not happen.
Hey.
That's like saying never
Damn,
watch
I
film.
forgot. Damn,
That's like never watching film.
Damn, I forgot
have
about you,
to
man.
point-
Like, you know
have
what I
to point
mean?
it
Next
out.
game, put yourself in the game. At the 6-minute mark, next time, put yourself in the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get involved in the game so much, I be
So now you're gonna have an issue with somebody else.
Cool. Hey, that's part
You
of the
talking to him-
job.
You talking to him more than you
Why
talk
is
to
he
me.
coming to get me? He ain't played in 10. Why is he coming in?
It's part
What is
of
going on?
the job. If I'm telling you something, I gotta reward you. If I'm not if I'm telling you to stay after 2 hours and I'm gonna get you in and I never get you in, what do you do to me? You turn on me, so my word ain't bond. So you gotta understand how to communicate.
Okay, well,
And still deliver.
Okay,
Told us
okay,
to
bet.
stay ready.
Okay, well,
They
all
say,
right,
look,
well,
young
what does
fellas,
that mean?
young fellas, stay ready.
What does that mean?
It means stay ready.
Stay ready. Look at your contract. Listen, you make this, you ain't playing this. All right, you gotta fucking wait. That's how you be fucking honest. I ain't getting you in next. You make this much. Sit your ass over here and wait. We can go down there and play in the G League. All right,
Or you
all right,
can
then
wait
get the
your
hell
turn.
on.
You can
Next,
wait till I put
wait
you
your
in.
turn. Because I got to answer to him, and he said he got to play because they paid him this much.
Stay ready.
So
stay ready.
So if you have a meeting with me and ask me, hey, what can I do to get on the court? And I'm like, all right. And I give you an answer. And I say, you got to take 300 shots a day. You got to come in 2 hours before practice, stay out, work with the film dude. And you do all of that. You did all of that, and I don't play you. Who failed? You or me?
But what's the reason why he not playing you?
It don't matter.
Well, who failed?
It
I mean,
don't matter.
Well,
I
you failed
gave-
you failed for telling me that,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go back and look at the contract. I know I ain't playing
Nah,
over this.
it ain't got no contract. I told you what you need to do to get on this court. You did it. The only thing that didn't happen is I didn't do my job.
Let's get me on the court.
To get you on, my job was say, if you do all this, I'm gonna get you on the court. You did it all, and I didn't. Now I done lost you because now you're like, what the fuck? I did everything you told me to do. and you still didn't get me on the court. Now I can't trust you. I don't want to play for you. Now it don't even matter at that point. You gave up on me.
So do you ask for a trade?
Most likely that person will.
You'll ask for a trade.
Most likely that person will.
Okay. I was
He gonna
told
stop working hard. He gonna stop
I
doing
was
whatever.
told it was a man's league, and when you get in these situations, you might not play because there's a nigga getting paid more than you.
Then as a coach, shouldn't you relay that message then? See, that's the problem is, if you relaying the message and doing something else, then that becomes the issue. That's always been the issue with us, right?
Because you can't please everybody.
But at some point, we all try to figure out what we need to do to get on the court, right? We all.
Yep.
And I'd rather you, it's easier to just say, I have no time for you right now. This is my lineup. If somebody gets hurt, maybe you can crack this lineup. But don't give me something to do. Don't give me a checklist and I go check this motherfucker off. You telling me run 5 hours a day and I'm out there running 6? And then you say, yeah, you know.
So I'm not gonna give you a hypothetical. I'm gonna give you a real scenario. I went through this situation. Kevin McHale, hey, this was my 4th year, contract year. I set 16 games, DNPs, no explanation. I'm the second leading scorer on the team. Why am I sitting down? Hey, Kev, what do I need to do to get on the court? Hey, listen, Shotty, guys are just playing well in front of you right now. Just stay ready. Anything can happen, but right now they're just playing better. We're getting a stride. Granted, we're the second worst in the league. And we catching our stride, and we're playing well. And I was just like, what? Like, you sure you don't want to use me at any point? Like, tell me what I need to do. This is killing me, watching my team lose like this. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do. Just stay ready. Just stay ready, Shotty. But then at one point, me staying ready, someone got hurt, someone was in foul trouble, and he had to put me in.
But that's the go-to line of nothing.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
Stay loyal to the game.
No, what I'm saying is,
Just stay loyal to the game.
But what I'm saying is, you ask me a question. What do I need to do to play? Stay ready is not an actual answer.
It is. It means I don't know if I can put you in right now, young fella. I don't know if I can.
You're not telling me my flaws.
None of that.
Telling me like
because there ain't no flaws.
Need to learn the plays. There's nothing.
I just can't play you right now.
As I said, just stay ready.
Just stay ready.
All right.
Don't change what you're doing. You're doing everything you need to do.
Just stay ready.
I just can't put you in right now.
So put me
because of management or something upstairs.
Something happened. He playing
I mean, that's
well.
why I said,
Isn't that better? But wouldn't you rather hear that then?
Yeah, just stay ready. Yeah.
Stay ready, or just
because of management, because of contract. That's what I'm saying. Because of
contracts, I got to play this dude real quick. So just keep working the way you're working. You can accept that. Stay ready means nothing. What does it mean in real life?
Keep grinding.
I mean,
when you got that shit on your face and you ain't got a haircut in 2 months and you really out there grinding, you like, man, it's nasty. I ain't played in a month. Man, I'm out here working my ass off, man.
Listen, stay ready.
It's the grind.
Listen, stay ready is that same thing when we tell girls that like us. Yeah, just stay here. Just stay right here. Just.
When she asks you to get married?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, just stay ready.
I'm gonna do it. When? Stay ready.
Just stay ready.
Stay ready.
Just stay ready. It's coming. That's what that means. That's what that means from the people in the NBA. Don't trust them niggas at all, bro. Don't trust nobody. Hey, just don't worry. Just stay ready. Next day, get your ass out. Come on, bro. Like what?
Keep them motherfucking joints.
That's what stay ready means.
Man. You gotta make sure you stressed out.
But that's what I'm saying. As players, we know what we were told, and we know what we didn't like.
Right.
So to be a coach, you have to be better than the example that you didn't like, right? So you know what I mean. You have to be honest. Like I guess the reason they do shit like that is they don't want the confrontation.
When non-confrontation, they are so non-confrontational.
When you're creating it, though, you're creating it. If you just tell the person, you think this is the first time we've been benched, motherfucker?
No,
for the first time, and sometimes it is.
But then he has to explain that to every single player that he does to it, and he wants a mass text. I'm sending this whole group text to everybody that this is the message. I'm not babying you motherfucking niggas. I'm not coming to you telling you that you're special. When I tell you to go in the game, get your ass up, go in the game. When I take your ass out, sit your ass down there.
So wait a minute. So you saying the players can tell their teammates they ain't getting in the game ever. You ain't getting the ball ever, but the coach can't?
What you mean?
How many times, Melo? Yo, I'm open. I know you are. I know you are, but it ain't your time, right? How many times have we said it or heard
Player
it?
to player. Yeah.
Player to player. How many times have we said it or heard it?
Yeah.
Brennan, hey, get that shit off the glass, man. I ain't paying attention.
Nah, you good.
Right? You good? Like, you good. I find you when I find you.
You good.
Right? So we can say it to our teammates, and it's fine, but you telling me the coach can't. Hey, coach, you ain't passing the ball. Didn't I tell your ass, get it off the glass? Hey, he said, get it off the glass.
Hey, coach can definitely
better get some offensive rebounds.
Coach would definitely come tell you, hey, listen, don't shoot that bitch.
They'll tell you that, right?
Don't shoot that bitch tonight. Move it around.
They'll tell you that, but they can't tell you an honest answer when, what can I do to get better? Sometimes, coach, it's okay to say, there ain't shit you can do to get better, because...
Ain't that a quicker way to lose them? Ain't that a quicker way to lose them? Ain't shit you can do. Motherfucker, you need to work on that left hand, because that shit trash.
There you go. Work on your fucking left hand, because it's trash.
Coach. Damn.
Your jump shot bad.
It's the same thing, ain't it?
See, that's what I said.
Man, they don't want nobody coming out of office like Ice Cube back in NWA. Remember he came with that bat? Dude told him? Nah, they don't want that.
Should have gave him his bread, Brian.
Should have gave him his bread. You playing with the man.
That's what I'm saying. Should have gave him playing time. That's why they say just stay ready.
Just stay ready.
Don't promise you nothing.
So Ice Cube is the player coming in there talking to the coach.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I playing time at?
Yeah, you told me I would. All right.
And that's the thing,
All right, well, take it out of my check.
Take it out of my check.
All right, so a lot more in this JJ Redick situation. According to Shams today, in an article he wrote, Redick checks many of the boxes on the Lakers' extensive checklist for their next head coach. He's drawn internal comparisons to a young Pat Riley as a coaching prospect who jumped from playing to the broadcast booth to the coaching chair. The Los Angeles confident he can be their version of Eric Spoelstra or Steve Kerr, a culture setter who can grow with the franchise for over a decade. And I also have this stat from ESPN. Redick is the sixth person to become a head coach without any experience as in coaching since 2010. He joined Steve Nash, Steve Kerr, Jason Kidd, Derek Fisher, Mark Jackson. So are you buying that JJ has a type of potential to be a coach similar to Spo and Steve Kerr, or will it be the other side?
Well, who's supposed to be Pat Riley?
Or that's what they're saying internally. They look at him as a Pat Riley type potential just in terms of his transitioning from player to broadcast booth to coach. I'm just telling you, reporting the information as it is communicated to me.
Well, the difference between that is Pat Riley went into a championship team.
He did have a squad.
And then they end up getting Magic Johnson and all that stuff, and had 3 number 1 picks, during a championship run. So very different.
That's like the same of getting LeBron James and Anthony Davis?
No, you got a 39-year-old. It's like Lakers getting last year Wemby.
Compared to the three-peat shit that Pat Riley got?
No, yeah, what I'm saying is it's like JJ coming in last year, the Lakers win the championship, they fire that motherfucker, and then on JJ's first year they get goddamn Wemby, and then they win a championship, and then they lose it the next year, and then the very next year they get James Worthy, right? like come on, guy. you get Wemby, fucking number 1 pick while you still have young Kareem.
So are you saying that this Lakers roster is not comparable to the early Showtime era Lakers roster?
The greatest player of all time?
He's old though, Rashad.
Excuse me?
Still thriving.
Is he old?
Hell yeah, he's old.
Oh, he's old.
By American standards.
Oh, he old now.
But
Is he old now?
He got gray hair. Like,
What about Anthony Davis, though?
He's aging.
Is he
But, I mean,
generational talent?
huh?
Is Anthony Davis a generational talent?
Very good basketball player.
If they still calling him generational talent, it means he ain't proved nothing yet.
He just 250. Didn't he just get 250?
They got a 3-year 183-ish around about extension.
3.8. You said 3.8?
183, so like
183.
60 a year.
Oh, you
Was the
thought?
highest.
you
Yeah,
thought-
But yeah, AD just got paid all that money to be the guy. I mean, for you to come in and get Bron, AD, and they have to make a move
Oh,
to
they're
get
gonna-
something.
That's all that-
They
they're
have to
gonna
get
to
something
It all
nice.
depends on who they're getting. But, I mean, he's coming into a playoff team, so that does benefit him. He's coming into a veteran team,
7th seed in the West.
right?
Yeah.
So it's...
They
it's-
might make it next year.
Right, so, I mean,
Man, you've been down on LA all
what I'm
show.
saying is
Do you have faith in your city?
he has...
They don't show me love like that.
He gets to jump in the
That's
pool
fair.
with his floaties
That's
on.
fair.
Yeah.
Right? He gets to jump in the... He gets to
It's safer.
He gets to jump in the pool with his little floaties on, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna drown, right? You know, his first lesson got little floaties, little thing around him too, so, you know,
I
black
can
people
say
style.
that. I can say that.
You know what I mean?
I can say that.
You got the,
Yeah,
you got the
he's
floaties
safe.
and the motherfucker.
And the little,
With the lifeguard
donut,
ready.
There he got both and these on here.
With the lifeguard
You
and
know,
the
when you were
vest.
young, you have to have those, like keep you up.
Don't jump in the pool, baby.
Daddy.
Little ass can't swim, but all the confidence in the world. Whee!
Kicking them legs and shit.
I'm gonna go to the deep end. Oh, yeah, you're safe. You're safe out there. She got everything.
I'm not jumping in there for you, boy.
Uncle
You
stole
got
your
everything. You should be able to float. Swim on your back. You remember that?
No, that's fat. Yeah, swim on your back. And then
Swim on
it
your
never
back.
worked. And it never worked.
So we asked the chat, is JJ a good hire by the Lakers? Nearly 9,000 votes. Shout out to the chat.
Damn.
Very participatory today. 58% said yes. The chat seems to believe.
Just wait, y'all ain't asked the chat if I was right about JJ. Shit, what the fuck's going on?
Can we ask the chat, is it obvious?
Yeah, shit. Cause these niggas know I predicted this in April.
Shaw, you were visionary, wearing the crown. Heavy as the head.
JJ.
I think I'm coming back home this year. I think I'm gonna be a Laker fan this year.
No, hell no.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
come back home.
no,
Come back.
no.
I'm trying to be LA now.
Welcome back.
I'm trying to be LA now, huh?
No.
I'm trying to be LA now.
No.
Kendrick did not.
Stay your ass over
It's
there.
Kendrick and friends.
Stay
my
your
nigga.
ass over there with Doc
It's
Rivers.
Kendrick
goddamn.
and
I know what you're
friends,
trying to
nigga.
do. Stay your ass over there with the Doc.
With the doc.
No, I'm
Do another player under the bus. Another. I've never seen someone not take
Came in fat.
Wait, what
Came in fat.
wait.
He say Dame came in fat.
Dame came in fat.
He was out of shape.
Wait, how would he know? He
Because
wasn't.
Dame
Because
told
he was
him.
there like I said he
Dame
was there.
told him. He was a consultant.
He was there like I said. Yeah, he came to
They had a whole little conversation. He's like,
Nah,
man,
he came
I'm
there-
fat.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Came there
No,
training.
he didn't.
He was there in
They
training
told the whole
camp.
shit. He did it. He went on the podcast and told the story,
No, he
bro.
I told you he was there in training camp. He was there.
Doc Rivers did say that Dame came in out of shape this season.
The Dame told him he didn't work out all summer, man.
He
'cause
told
of
him in
shit.
training camp. I tried to tell y'all he was in training
Some
camp.
nasty work, man.
So that's why I said you.
No one in the 4-1-4.
You in there in training camp with the plays and you know your team and you come out here this motherfucker 19 and get the fuck out of here.
And
You're supposed to know
and then
exactly
at the
what to
end-
do.
And then at the end of the year, say he came in like that was the reason why they lost.
You got to make up a narrative, man.
No, you can just shut the fuck up. Because no one asked you, no one cares. What I'm saying is, like, dog, we already looking at you sideways. We already sitting here like,
How you get here?
Right, so now you want to tell us about somebody. What did you do in training camp? Huh? What was your preparation? Were you in shape?
Was you
Was you
plotting?
mentally in shape when you came here in the season?
He was
Can't
plotting.
He can't wait.
Another productive day. Gills Arena presented by Underdog
Yeah, I
Fantasy.
know
Whoop,
that.
whoop.
Yeah, that's
So we asked the chat, is it obvious? 76% say yes.
Thank you.
So it is
Thank you,
obvious.
Chad. I love y'all.
Chat
Y'all
has
roll with
come
me.
through. Before we move on from this JJ Redick Lakers talk, Gil, you were on the court for JJ Redick's only career dunk.
Yeah, facts.
This is facts. So would you mind telling us that story?
Damn.
I shot one of the only jumpers that I'm allowed to shoot when I was in the game. Because I noticed, like, whenever I got hot, I got subbed out. So I stayed longer when I didn't shoot and didn't turn the ball over. So
Wait, what team was this?
Orlando.
Okay.
So, like, if I hit 3 in a row, if I didn't take no shots, I played. So it was one of those times. Yeah, not real shit.
Wait,
No, that's corner boy shit. I'm sweating
not
to
even
God.
gonna
That's
lie,
a real
dog.
thing. If you get too hot where the guys in front of you is playing well, it prompts the coach that I'll have to leave you in, but you take your ass out because
Yeah,
you
that's
So
get
if you wasn't shooting,
If I didn't shoot or didn't turn the ball over,
It's
my
just meant-
stats was basically 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm playing like 6, 7 minutes.
Yeah, mhm, yeah.
If I go in there and early 3 quick baskets,
too much.
burn.
Too much sauce. Doing too much.
Outta
Doing too much, Gilbert. We didn't.
Outta there.
No.
I'm outta
Gilbert.
there. So-
Gilbert, you're doing way too much.
If I shot one of those jumpers, like, shot that, And then missed it, bounced to him, he went down baseline, I think dunked it.
So you were responsible for JJ's
Hell
first
yeah.
and
It's
only.
like it was like a off the rim pass. It was like
It's a
one of the
pass.
hockey assists.
I'm not trying to make this. I'm gonna stay in the game.
I'm not trying to make it.
So
That's so weird.
follow up to that question, Gil.
What?
No, how they did, like, just, like, if you got hot, I got to come out the game.
Yeah.
Like, but you only out there, so you have, what, 9 points in 7 minutes?
No.
Maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Bro, timeout. They called a timeout on the other
There was a
team.
playoff
Timeout.
series. There was a playoff
Get
series.
Gil. Get
There was a
Gil.
playoff series. I came in like you know how you come in like the end, like the end of the first half, right? Scored 2 buckets. Boom, boom, boom. I was second leading scorer on the team. Didn't play. Only played 3 minutes.
Bro, it's a serious thing, bro.
Because the reason. What is this? It was a reason. Like when I first got there, I was playing.
Okay.
And I was doing very well. We was on a 9-game winning streak, right? And I was balling. And then that question of who's going to start? Are you going to start him yet? Between me and Jameer Nelson. So it's one of those conflict of interest. This is guy, and I don't think he wanted that to make any type of decision. So anytime I got the really going, sub him out.
Yeah. It had already made his
Right.
mind
So
up.
the only time I really got minutes is if somebody was actually injured.
Yep.
So if you go back and look at like after like the first, like so let's say 20 games and moving forward, anytime I had like 20 something, the starting shooting guard or the second shooting guard was gone.
Yep.
So like Jason Richardson got suspended or he didn't play, right? So he had to play me. Dub.
So imagine how many
Playoff game, J. Rich got suspended for him and Zaza Pachulia, so he got to play me. Dub.
Yep.
Scored 20. I get next game, played 4-5 minutes.
Your value go up. More your value go up when you in the game with another nigga not. They gotta look at you like we don't want to make.
Y'all get that dunk?
Yeah, but see,
We are
Gil, that's
locating
why
the
they have to
dunk.
tell you.
Oh, this is a playoff too. See, yeah, you see like that? Like,
Oh, Dwight passed it to Jay.
oh, this is in the playoffs.
Nah, you gotta make that, yeah.
I know.
Agent 1.
I think I might have had 20. I might have had 20 this game.
But you was still cooking back.
But look-
you was still cooking with this one right here. This
Kinda.
Gilbert was still cooking.
Nah.
I remember this nigga.
that
Nah,
Gilbert
I
still-
remember this
shit, that
nigga
Gilbert-
still cooking.
No, I'm
he
being
was
honest.
still cooking.
I'm be honest. He broke. No, man, he broke me.
Before this or after this?
This is the playoffs.
So before
Oh,
this?
Huh?
Before this, you was already thinking twice and all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
Because here, like, let me see. Because it was one of those things where I come in for a minute, come out. It
That's
was.
why we said, just stay ready. That's why they're going to tell you, just stay ready.
But that's the old school coach with the prime talent. He didn't know how to mitigate, how to
balance.
use them,
Yeah,
right? So he
okay.
was clashing. You can't pull Gilbert Arenas in and out of the game
Right.
when he still got talent to give you 20.
Right.
Like, so, like, if a player was missing, like, I'm playing like 16 minutes, 20 minutes. Somebody not playing, 43 minutes,
Damn.
45
Yeah.
minutes.
Heavy minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. That's two.
Hell yeah, you can't
Yeah.
send me out. 9 for 14. He couldn't take me out then.
So them other minutes you thinking twice because you like, man, I don't know what he on today.
Like my first game against Atlanta, I was second leading scorer with 6.
Second leading scorer
Second leading scorer behind Dwight Howard with 6 points.
off the bench.
Off the bench. Next game, 6 minutes, 1 shot. Didn't play game 3. Game 4, Jay Rich.
Went down.
Yeah, Jay Rich got suspended. I had 20.
Damn.
I believe that was the dunk was in game 6. Gil.
Game 6. Yeah, so I
18
played
minutes.
I played 18 minutes.
Damn, 20 points.
An important 6 points.
Get to it.
Getting to it.
Getting
So
to it.
speaking of JJ, at one point in his career, he was unknowingly in a one-sided beef with the greatest Laker of all time. So during a recent episode of his 7 p.m. in Brooklyn show, Melo broke down how Kobe went at Redick during Team USA trials back in 2008 and the motivation behind it.
And I remember Cole couldn't stand JJ Redick. So he coming to practice. I hope somebody vouch for me on this story. I swear to God. If everybody who's on that, they know. You know, people know. They might have their own version, but people know. The moral of the story is Cole took it personal against JJ Redick in practice because he got tired of Coach K kept talking about JJ Redick, right? Cole took it very, very personal to the point where he was running through screens in practice. He was denying JJ the ball. He was fouling the shit out JJ. I'm like, damn, why are you treating a young boy like that? I'm like, what's the problem?
That's exactly how he was.
What's the problem? Coach K keep talking about this. He come up here to do something. This. I'm gonna show you today. This. Let JJ Redick score in practice.
Facts, nigga. I'm gonna play that shit. I'm gonna play that shit. Rest in peace, Bean. Rest in peace, mentality.
That is that Mamba mentality.
You them country boys, nothing.
So it brings me to my question. Did you ever have a personal beef with a player that they didn't know about? Or is there anybody you weren't rocking with, but they didn't even know it? That you can share on this show. I don't want to create any situation for you guys.
Mine was, I've said it public, mine was J. Will. It was J. Will because at the end of my rookie season, right, I started, rookie, got rookie of the month, was, balled out the, last, month and a half of the season. So I'm thinking, coming to the next season, I'm gonna be a starter. And they basically said, they're hoping to get the number 2 pick so they can get Jason Williams. Right? And then, so is he gonna be starting? Like, yeah, he's gonna be number 2 pick in the NBA draft. So I'm sitting there like, but what if he can't beat me out? He's the number 2 pick in the NBA draft. You're gonna be worth $200,000-300,000. You're gonna be the backup. And that there fueled me to just stay in Oakland and just train. And just train, be there to show them, it's about to be war. Right? So when they didn't draft him and we played against Chicago, I think that first game I had a double-double on him, but I was going at his head. And I remember he asked Dunleavy, yo, is he mad at me? But that's how angry I was. Like, this is
he mad?
Like, I just.
You know what time it is, dog.
No, but think about it. If a player, another player sense it, I was on demon time.
For sure.
Right? I was on like, yo.
When we watching it, we like, he do not fuck with
he was like, yo, what's wrong with him? Is he mad? Like,
not like that.
Certain things, certain moves, like after a shot, it's like, oh, he don't.
Oh, yeah.
Like
He like, give me the ball every time. Give me
Like, it had nothing to do with him. I didn't know him personally, but just the thought. Right. It was just that thought that they put in my head that if he did come here, I just automatically put on the bench. And I'm like, nah, that's not how we.
It's not how we get down. Rashad, did you ever have a personal beef with a player they didn't know about?
Nah.
You rock with everybody?
I did. I didn't have no problems with nobody. Whoever had problems with me, that's when they got problems. I ain't really had nobody that I needed to attack that I looked at and was like, yeah, I don't like this nigga because of that. Nah. I just felt like everybody was dog food. Everybody was dog food to me. It didn't matter.
Cemetery Larry.
Man, I'm trying to kill everybody. No friends.
Brandon, did you ever have a personal beef with a player they didn't know about?
Personal?
We know it.
we heard it. We heard it.
We heard it already. But other than that, though, nah, like Rashad said.
We got new subscribers, though. They don't want to hear who it is. This is last year's.
We have grown substantially.
Yeah, they need to hear it.
They need to hear it.
We have grown substantially.
Come on, man. We gonna be in Vegas.
No, they need to hear it, nigga.
Brandon, man of God, bring his Laker.
A man of God.
Bring his Laker loyalty back.
Man of God.
Returning home.
Nasty work. Who is it?
What?
Who is it?
Oh, what, Chris Paul? Yeah.
All the new subs of the show, y'all got to go back.
You said Chris Paul. Is that what you said, Chris Paul?
But that makes sense, with Kobe is you're bigging up someone who's not even one good enough to be on this team.
I think a second-year player at that point.
I mean, you're not good enough to be on this team, and the fact that you put him on the team and then you're using him as a standard or something, right? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. It's Kobe fucking Bryant, 08. And you over here talking about what JJ's work ethic, how great JJ was. The fuck you?
Wait, Kobe.
I'm talking about you didn't say like Michael Jordan, goddammit. You said JJ, really? Like, I can see how that can personally piss somebody off.
Yeah.
Right. So the fact that he got to show you as the coach how we're not even on the same planet. He's not even going to score. He's not gonna score. He's not gonna touch the ball. Just to prove a point, to show you he's not even on this level yet, and probably would never be on this level.
It's important.
And that happens too.
I mean, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
Hey, you know, you know, man, you was talking about like competition, not really like a personal, but he always had like a side eye, Tariq Evans. Like Tariq Evans was like, because we came out of high school together, like 1 and 2, like 1 and 1 neck, and then I remember he got like the McDonald's All-American game MVP, and then he got Rookie of the Year. Like that shit used to just piss me off.
You had like 10 or 12 assists in that game, in that McDonald's game.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
But you'll still dap him up though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But you ain't really fuck with him.
No.
Stop moving.
No.
Stop moving.
I did fuck with it. It was just that he
You didn't start doing that, man.
like
That's a different one.
Like-
though. That's competition.
Yeah. That's what, like it was competition. It was just one of them. Like, but it was still just like nah. Like he pushed me though.
Yeah,
like in a way, it was more like pushing.
The ones that we really get irritated is when a coach or someone else is bigging up somebody.
Yeah.
else.
I guess I'm lying then.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Thank you, Rashad.
Damn.
I'm hoping to have
I
this
say, I know
breakthrough.
What's the nigga name? What's the nigga name? LeBron James?
Oh,
Yeah, that man, I forgot.
I don't know how.
I forgot.
I don't know
I
how.
wasn't thinking, man.
yeah. When did y'all have personal beef?
Man, it wasn't personal. That's the whole story.
Oh, just competition.
This is when you see a nigga, you just automatically frown up. You just see a nigga, just automatically smell different in here. What the fuck this nigga doing in here?
You guys cross paths.
Why y'all want to talk about this nigga all the time?
That's so, but listen.
Fuck that nigga.
That what would be funny is our whole chat will say, Dan, that's petty, or bum, ego.
Yeah.
And then you ask them why you don't like, let's say, Drake, or why you don't like Kendrick.
your
They've
cousin.
never met this person personally, but they don't like him, right? And that's just human nature. We find a reason why we don't mess with people.
It don't matter.
It's just
But a lot
it's
of
just
it, but a
thing.
lot of it is what our competition though. That's why, because we want to be
Ours
the
is
best.
fact.
Like, it's definitely
Ours is not like yo, I hate him. I want him
Just
to
'cause
die.
you see him,
It's
right.
just more on some.
I just
yo,
don't like you saying his name so much.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't like the way
standing
you
right here.
dress. I don't
Yeah.
like the way you walk. I don't like the way you talk.
Yeah, like
None of that
ours is more like we want to be the best at what we do. Like ours is like that's why we be having like we be irritated.
No, I wouldn't. Like to me, I would rather not pick anyone other than LeBron to be like. If you're the
level of
nigga
respect.
that's like get my competitive, like I want to fucking like play right now. Let's hoop right now.
Okay, so that's a different one then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Want to hoop?
competitive.
Like that nigga made me want to hoop. Like man, fuck that nigga, man. Nah, I'm on. Nah,
Straight to the gym.
Nah, straight to the gym.
Ours
What's
is
up?
competition.
But that's a
man.
different. See, but you're punching up though.
Punching up
I
always.
mean, you're punching up.
Ain't no reason to punch at my level or below because I feel like if I can fight this nigga and beat him, that's the boss. If I beat the boss, who are you? I'm the boss now. I don't want to fight none of you niggas below the boss.
Man, see,
I want to fight the boss all the
Like
time.
Kobe, man, don't put no kid in front of me. Like, don't put no kid in front of me, man.
Because you the
I ain't
boss.
gonna let
No
you,
kid,
you
no girl.
You over here trying to, you know what I mean? That's why that's why you ain't been invited last week to the
know-
gaming.
I know, man.
I had to beat on the son.
I know.
I had to beat the son.
I was thinking in the back,
And I'ma
like,
just be
you
honest.
had
I
to
took
beat
the
his
trophy
ass.
home.
You had to
I'ma-
beat his, because
yeah.
you know you could beat him. You're
Yeah,
like,
I want to punch down.
beat on his
You know, watch out. I gotta give him the skills.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I'm like,
I'ma
oh,
beat
man.
this nigga Brandon.
Don't put this little man in front on the same level.
It's my trophy now, nigga.
I ain't gonna front, man. My son went home mad.
Hell yeah, I had to check it.
Yeah, bro went home crying. Like he was like low key crying.
Hell yeah,
I'm like,
hell
bro,
yeah.
chill out.
You going crazy
Gilbert
on
make
him.
it. I'm like, bro, chill out, bro.
Yeah, I like
Game up.
game up.
It's a game up.
Don't come over here thinking you gonna get some wins.
You know what I mean? I might not be first place, but I'm fighting for second right now.
For JJ, look at y'all.
Yep, and for me
JJ
coming
Redick,
back
day
home
after
for the Lakers.
Juneteenth.
Relax.
Coming back to the Lakers.
They don't let you jump, man.
Nah, bro, man, I need to start getting some more LA love.
For Kendrick, man.
Don't get no
For
LA love?
Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick and friends for the pop out, man. For the pop out.
Yo, we Valley. I'm a Valley boy now. You know, we don't get the LA love like that no more.
Very good.
My
Very
shit
good
start
region.
from the Drew League to Watts. On up. That's
Is
it.
that more gentlemen's?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Damn, Angela?
They've had enough. Cut them off.
What the fuck was that?
Y'all, listen, I do the same signal girls do at the club when dudes trying to buy them drink, right? Give me the Coca-Cola. Give me the Coca-Cola.
Move around.
You got vodka, you got Patron, put water in there, and I can.
Damn, Steph. Wow.
That's different.
Steph got that 90 proof.
God damn.
That's why we was acting crazy last year in Vegas.
Hey, you know, hey, I used to
my
do
glasses.
this.
That shit
When I
knocked
used
my
to do this-
glasses to man. That shit knocked my glasses to the left. God
I used to take the shot and spit it back in the.
Oh yeah, into the yeah. I used to do the same shit to the Sprite bottle.
Crazy.
Ooh, Lord, not get me drunk tonight. I started used to do the same.
Learn
shit.
something new every single
Like,
day on
damn,
Gilbert Arena.
you alcoholic? I'm
So
trying to-
7 shot.
Crazy as hell. I took one shot, everything else was water. I'm just pretending for y'all.
Let's keep it moving. So, Shaw, you talked about LeBron.
I can say whatever I want. Like, nah, you just drunk.
You used to do that. The kid was singing, he talking crazy to everybody. This nigga drunk as fuck.
He just lit. Don't even worry about it. Cool.
Talked about LeBron. JJ Redick will be the next Lakers head coach, 4-year deal. Draft is less than a week away, and one of the most interesting storylines to monitor is which team will end up drafting Bronny. So far, Bronny has only worked out for the Lakers and Suns, despite numerous other teams inviting him to do pre-draft workouts. Been plenty of speculation that teams will try to draft Bronny in an attempt to persuade LeBron to leave the Lakers, with the 4-time MVP expected to opt out of the final year of his deal. So in a recent interview with ESPN, LeBron and Bronny's agent Rich Paul addressed some of the speculation surrounding Bronny's draft status and LeBron's desire to play with his eldest son in the league, saying, quote, LeBron is off this idea of having to play with Bronny. If he does, he does. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. There's no deal made that is guaranteed that if the Lakers draft Bronny at 55, LeBron will re-sign. If that was the case, I would force him to take him at 17. We don't need leverage. The Lakers can draft Bronny and LeBron doesn't re-sign. LeBron is also not going to Phoenix for a minimum deal. We can squash that now. There were some reports that the Suns may try to grab him.
Really?
But they don't have no bread. So
Grab the son?
grab Bronny to make
That would be nasty anyway, if LeBron. LeBron, just stay right here, man.
So, but Paul also said that the Wolves, Mavs, and Raptors are interested in drafting Bronny depending on how the draft shakes out.
You said who?
The Wolves, Mavs, and Raptors.
Wolves, Mavs, Raptors.
And
Wolves, yes. Because he can do what Conley does in the sense of play D, get the ball to Ant-Man, hit an open shot, right? You don't have to be traditional point, right? And very athletic guard, so that can work, you know, let him get molded. Toronto, that's not happening.
Masai Ujiri not rocking with
That's
him?
not, he's not going out, he's not going out of this.
Well, I mean, in light of Juneteenth, may not be safe for him.
And what else?
no.
And what was the last one?
The Mavs.
No.
You don't think he need to work out with more teams?
No, I'm just saying the Mavs, you got Kyrie over there, you got Hardy over there, you got so many young guys that.
He not gonna play the first 2 years.
I
It's
know.
cool. He filter in, go against Josh Green for that spot. Josh Green is really there in front of Hardy.
Wait, what you mean he's not gonna play the first? Wait, you don't think he's gonna touch the NBA court at all?
Who, Bronny?
Yeah, his first year.
Nah.
Depends on the team.
Nah. I think that's what they're expecting. That's why they don't want to do a 2-way contract, because they're gonna send him down there anyway.
No, listen, listen. Bronny James Jr. will be touching the NBA floor this year.
I would never, I mean, as an
10
organization.
toes, like
Is he better than Imani Bates?
No. Different talent.
So why would Imani Bates not see the floor at all?
Because, no. Because they stupid.
yeah,
That's different.
Every team in the NBA would have took the same approach with that situation, just because of the history and all that dumb shit. It's dumb.
Yeah.
We agree. It's dumb.
Yeah, Imani Bates got game.
But Bronny is not close to Imani as far as that type of game, and never seen.
But that's what I'm saying. But you can't use that because, you know, just Cleveland Cavaliers is just.
They're two different players.
What I'm saying is they're ignorant of what talent is, right? You're talking about a Gatorade Player of the Year. He showed you in training camp. He showed you in preseason
Summer League.
what he's capable of. He's a high-level type of scorer
100%.
that you can't teach.
We brought in
Right?
2 guys
So-
that are already under contract,
don't-
Ning and Max Strus.
I don't-
Both came in, and then Okoro was supposed to have that spot that they drafted Bates into. They was trying to work Okoro in already. So the spot that he was trying to get, they brung in 2 more motherfuckers in his same position and pushed him
Same
all the way
position.
down.
My same position, what, 6'9"?
2-3. He played the
6'9",
or the
2'3" versus this fucking 6'3", non-athletic.
Okoro 6'5". Both, I think Strusen, Naing, whatever his name is, I think they like 6'6".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm keeping. What I'm saying is.
Ning, ning, ling, ling.
What I'm saying is, I'm keeping people. I'm keeping talents on my team that's not actually part of the future. Right, these guys. So
right
I would have never sent him to the G League to do what?
You're talking about Bates, right?
Bates.
Right.
To get trained by who?
Exactly.
To get some playing time. Fuck playing time. I want to keep him under this like my talent is staying in house. He needs to learn my way. Him going down there playing and learning these horrible habits, and then come here. Then I got to break those habits. Then teach it. I'd rather sit him here. We can do film, work ethic, get his game, get his timing right. If he's a volume shooter, I can make him a more accurate shooter here, not somewhere where he takes a Greyhound bus.
So is the G League a development league for the NBA or
No.
just a middleman?
No, it's just.
Nah.
It's a horrible.
All right. So it's a
like a
horrible
graveyard.
thing. That's
Bro,
why
listen.
they not gonna do the
Bro,
two-way
listen.
deal with Bronny.
Man.
They like, we're not sending you down there with them when you could just train for a team
I can go play in the G League right now.
and be around the team.
I don't know.
And Rich Paul said Bronny is not signing a two-way deal under any
He's not
circumstance.
going to, not. But that's taken away from them being able to send him down there right away.
Cool.
So if he gonna be there, any team he gonna be on, he gonna be with that team for 2 years, not playing. It's gonna be a strictly development deal.
It all depends. It all depends, right? We can project what we think is going to happen, but you know what I mean. Between the last game we've seen him and now, two different people,
Of course.
right? So the kid's sitting. He goes to the gym at 8 and leaves at 3.
Who he gonna play over on any team?
No, but what I'm
that
saying is,
he's
but
working out for.
think about it. From if he's sitting there 8 to 3 every single day, he has not missed a day of working out, right? The body's different, the mind is different. So what happens is when this person goes in a training camp, we don't know what he's gonna be, right? We've seen some people that we thought was trash, and then they get into the NBA and be like, damn, how's he playing?
But the one thing we do know is he's not gonna have experience. He can be excelled in his skill set. He can be excelled in working out and being in condition. But the one thing we know about you is you don't know enough about the game to come in and make an impact because you don't have any experience.
But we gotta say, all we can tell is when training camp starts. I mean, not when preseason starts or
Summer league.
summer league, right? You see what the
Summer
summer
league
league
gonna
look
be
like.
It's gonna give us a
I'm
good
saying,
test. It'll be a good test.
It's like somebody.
First of all, they're not
Summer league
having
is gonna
Vegas
be
in
turned
Summer
up.
League without Bronny.
They have to.
But like that says
What?
They have to.
They have to what?
To have summer league for Bronny.
What teams?
No, I'm saying, yeah.
all
I'm-
perfect.
yeah, it's going to be cracking. We might have to actually go to some games.
Do you know who else is
No,
going to
for
Summer League?
sure.
Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. We will be
So
live
this is
for
the
Summer
third
League in
straight
Vegas.
Summer league that's gonna be lit because
Well, you know it's only one
Wemby
week.
was
Wemby's
there.
not going there.
No, I'm just saying from last year.
It's like a
it was
week and a
lit
half.
from Wemby, right?
2 weekends.
So Bronny's gonna have it lit because we gotta go see Bronny play.
Well, Bronny, and then you got the USA team that's playing.
They'll be
Right
training.
That
So
No,
Edie gonna
they
play.
were-
No,
Edie
no,
gonna
Wait,
be
when do they
playing
leave to go to?
right after Vegas.
Right after Vegas.
Right after Vegas.
Vegas is usually going at the same time as Summer League.
Yeah.
They're training.
That's
in the
what I
same
said. This year is going to be epic
Interesting.
today.
It's gonna be
It's going to be
interesting.
epic this year.
Down year in the draft, but we will have it turned up regardless.
It's going to look
So
like the
when
BT
you
one.
said Phoenix Suns, is it Phoenix Suns at 22 pick?
Yeah.
Which pick is when we're talking about? Like when you say
17 Lakers.
so 17 Lakers.
I think what Rich is saying, it could be first round, second round.
I don't think he's saying second round at all. I don't think he's looking at
Suns.
Bronny going second round.
But he's saying if Bronny doesn't get picked, he knows that the Mavs could potentially take him.
Take him at
58, I believe.
58. That's their first opening for that.
The last pick of the draft. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest. If you're trying to get Bronny signed, he is not going the last pick of the draft.
Oh.
All right, he's gonna go to the Lakers at
Yeah, Phoenix
55.
only has one pick at 22nd.
Yeah, so Phoenix is, so you're talking about a guy who's thinking about getting picked, 17, 22, then you're throwing out 55 and 58.
Said it could go out. It could get
My question
ranges.
is, who's available before Bronny that you could potentially pick that you're not picking for promo, marketing, or trying to get LeBron? Who can you actually pick before Bronny that's at 17.
I know, and
That's what I'm saying. At 17 and Lakers, if you don't got 16 other guys that you would pick in front of him, you pick him.
And that's what I'm saying. Show me 16. I mean, show me the draft. They said the draft is weak. So him going 55, I don't see that.
Nah,
I think it's going to be way earlier than that than what people think.
Let me see.
Because show me like 16, 17 guys that's better than him in the draft.
Well, let me see who they got at 17.
Like, I know what they showing, but show me the guys.
You got to show me the guys. That's what I was
I
saying
don't
about
even know the
Edie.
top 5 picks right now.
Edie not going lottery, it wouldn't make sense.
Klingon has been mentioned in that mix.
Like, we don't even know the top 5 picks. Like, it's a weak draft.
Weak. Is the big boy from Duke out? Did he come out, the big boy?
Oh, I don't think he
Kleminski or some shit like that.
Filipowski. Let me look at the mock draft right now.
Yeah, look at that mock.
Like me, I'm going by, at that point, you're talking about age. You're talking about guys that are
1 or 2 year removed.
1, 2, they got that
They're
6.
not proven,
They
though.
that 6'6" to 6'9", long, lanky type of
Not proven,
players.
though. That's the one thing that you don't get. They 1, 2 year removed from college. They didn't really dominate. These are all guys jumping out like, all right, I feel like I got a chance. These ain't proven guys. These ain't guys that we know we can just draft him and he gonna give us this. Even the kid from UConn, the Castle kid.
Yeah.
Like, he got great potential, but he ain't no dominant player.
Yeah, I don't think
But-
nobody.
but-
I don't think nobody is in this.
No, what I'm saying is when you're talking about dominant players,
Big kid from Tennessee, I like him. White boy.
Neck, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like the-
he's dominant.
like dominant, but when you're talking about the first draft picks, think about the teams, right?
Yep.
Those teams,
Young teams.
Those teams are just young, right? So you're trying to figure out how to add to it and get a young star.
That's the bad
And
part
that-
about
and
the
that's
whole
what-
league.
And that's what people don't understand when we're
Damn.
talking about getting a Zach. Was it Zach Edey?
Yeah.
You're putting him on. He's gonna be the oldest dude on a team that's gonna just. He's gonna be the least experienced, but he's gonna be the oldest player. They're not gonna respect him,
Yeah.
right? He's gonna be
If he went to a younger team.
Yeah, so he has to go to a veteran
He
team,
definitely does.
right? So now
Definitely.
when you're talking about teens to 20s,
Yep.
right? So
Yep. Facts.
that's Miami. You're talking about a Miami type of team.
It's like
Which is
Wiseman.
good, though.
Like
I
when
mean,
Wiseman
because of
went
development.
to the Warriors, young player on an older team doesn't fit because it doesn't cater around
See,
him.
that was a.
He goes to a younger team, he fits right in, he gets the ball all the time, and
Bro,
Now
that's how I felt.
what Rich said was important to that draft pick. What ended up happening is a team got hurt the whole year. It's like the San Antonio Spurs when they got Duncan. A great team got hurt and fell into the lottery, right? They get the number 2 pick in the draft, but everybody's coming back.
Yep.
So if you are projected number 2, you got to really say, this is not the team I want to go on.
facts.
Because
You're not getting no burn.
you're not getting no burn on this team, Okafor and Detroit. I don't want to go on a team where you got damn near Hall of Famers at the same position. Where do I play? What was his name?
Memo Court?
Milichek, Darko.
Darko.
Darko, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Darko,
To the Pistons.
if Dwayne Wade went there, he's sitting behind Rip.
Yep.
When people say, if we would have had Melo splitting time
With Tayshaun.
with
for
Tayshaun,
sure.
it was a defense.
For sure.
It was a defense mindset on that team at that time. So Melo all offense wouldn't have worked for them. So when people say
Overtime, he would have. Overtime, he would have took it.
Now overtime, he's a whole different.
'Cause they know how to-
because
they
now
know how
the
to protect him, too.
Now the selfishness is not in
Yeah,
him.
no,
So
for
now he
sure.
doesn't become this really elite scorer because he's built a team.
But in his pocket,
But does he
he
come-
would still be Melo in his pocket, but he would have protection defensively. Because remember, Melo came from zone defense. He wasn't playing no defense.
Syracuse, yeah.
But
So
he's
he
not
comes into a defensive team where he don't got to play. I could just go get buckets.
Nah, that's not how. That's not how. That's not how.
After a while, I think after a while he starts, but like you're saying, they're not going to make him the focal point of the offense, but he'll be a better Tayshaun Prince, a better shot maker, a creator, a driver. They didn't never have that. Detroit never had a driver, a slasher, somebody who can play in the post and
Chris Bosh,
do that shit.
Chris Bosh, they all become because the team already is structured like that.
Yep,
So
yep.
when you're talking about the NBA draft and you're a young kid, it's not always about where you go. I mean, it's not about where you go.
It's where you go.
go.
Yeah, facts.
Right? Like even people don't even see this loophole that Boston did, right? You know how they have this thing with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? You got Philly, Lakers, Boston, right? And Boston, on the third pick, they got Jaylen and Tatum, right? And then it showed that the number one pick, both those end up being kind of busts. Not really, because Ben Simmons is not a bust, right? People don't realize Tatum was going to Boston no matter what. Boston had the number one pick in that draft. Tatum was the guy they wanted, right? So what they did was they just tricked Philly and say, hey, we'll give you the number one pick since you guys want a guard, you want Fultz, right? So give us something, we'll give you the number one pick because Fultz might go to Lakers at 2.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll trade it because I know you guys can't draft Tatum because one of you guys got Ben Simmons already, so you're not picking him, you're picking a guard. Lakers, you already have Ingram, so you need a guard, so you're not picking Tatum. So no matter what I do, I'm gonna get Tatum. I'm gonna get the guy I want. So I'll give you this pick and trick you, give me some of these other draft picks later on. And that's what Boston did, get the same player.
And think about Boston's team before Kyrie and what that looked like.
With IT?
In the IT years, they still had draft picks from the Kevin Garnett trade.
Yeah.
The Kevin Garnett trade gave them future
That's
draft
what gave
picks.
them, yeah.
Those two picks.
But that's what I said, that draft pick was number one.
Yep.
And all they did was just manipulate Philly out of, they just manipulate Philly out of some stuff.
But we can't say they was tanking to get it, but I think that just their losing skid that they had after they won the championship, up until they got Tatum, was like, all right, you didn't expect to get IT. I don't know if that was a trade for them, but that was something that was a surprise. It was a surprise because IT wasn't that guy until he got there.
IT was no different than a Brunson.
Yeah, coming out of nowhere.
You know he's good, but he's not in our plans.
Right.
And then he goes over there, and then it's like, oh shit,
Damn.
I got all the pieces I need for me to be balling.
Fact.
Yeah.
Brandon, what you gonna say?
We were talking about Melo, right? Melo getting drafted to Detroit. Do we look at Melo's career differently, okay, if Melo goes to Detroit Pistons, does he become a better player than LeBron James?
No.
Why?
Because
or is the resume
because he will not have the resume that he has now.
Do he still win? Do he win a championship?
He has a championship.
04 championship still
He
has
has a champ. We can say the way that team was built. You add his talent, coming off the bench as a sixth man, maybe playing 20, 25 minutes on that team, he becomes a champion.
Okay.
Right? So he will have a championship, but he's not leading the league in scoring and doing all those first team stuff because he has 4 bona fide players that sacrifice for each other.
But at what year does he
That's what I'm
excel
saying.
past
Exactly.
the Detroit Pistons? Remember, the Detroit Pistons disintegrated about 07. So after 07, it's going to be Melo's team.
Mm-hmm.
So from 07 to 2015, we're looking at a whole different Detroit Melo.
But what I'm saying is now think about it like this. We don't know if they break up with you have a young star in there, right? Right. So
because they broke out without one.
But now you don't make the trade to Denver.
For Chauncey and AI.
You don't make those trades.
You don't need it.
Because you don't need it, because you already have the components. So the team, it looks different. But let's say they do get traded, right? Now you have Melo, who's already a champion, probably not an all-NBA player yet. Now he's going to play selfish basketball. Now he gets to be Melo within his 5th year now, trying to be Melo as a rookie.
Or does this catapult Melo to winning multiple championships within this same dynamic where he won in 04, we win in 06, we win in 07. I got 3 championships, and I'm Melo now.
But you're not Melo. That's what I'm saying. You keep saying Melo. You're not Melo.
I'm not that Melo. I'm not that Melo. I'm Tony Parker Ginobili type Melo, where I got 4 championships. I'm averaging about 20, 21 a game. No, for sure.
No.
What do you mean, no? 20, 21?
No.
What do you mean? With no rip, no Tayshaun, none of that?
You're getting rid of them now.
But they're going to pass on because they passed on at that point.
What I'm saying is if you're trying to win 4 championships, you're talking about the same structure of the team.
But we won at that point.
Because they don't leave any. But if you're moving them, that means your team is bad.
No, let's say we kept him.
So-
we kept him till about 09.
Okay.
Right? We win in 04.
Yep.
So
we
that's
keep them for another 5 years. We win 2 more in that time frame.
So you got 3 championships.
And I'm only averaging 20 a game.
You're not on 15, 17, that's all.
And I'm Melo.
You're not Melo.
Yeah, I am. And my skill set, my stats are not Melo. My Denver
But the
stats,
skill set ain't-
my skill set is still mine.
So he probably way.
Bro,
You're-
Melo at 20 a game, 3
You're
championships.
Ginobili or Tony Parker. That's
No, not Carmelo Anthony.
And he getting Finals
thinking
MVP.
about Carmelo
And he getting
Anthony.
Finals MVP.
You're not even.
Detroit.
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
Because you're not the focal point of offense.
Yes,
You're trying
but I'm Melo,
you're
and
trying
we
to-
surpassed
you're-
the old guys. Chauncey and
I love
Rip
these
is
combos.
their team.
No.
We get it.
What I'm saying
We're
is,
saying it's my shit now.
You're trying to take his skill set that was created.
No,
You're trying to
Gil, you're changing
What I'm
it.
saying is, you're trying to take him averaging 20 in an offense that was called, you're spreading it. It was an offense for them. The 3-man wasn't even a part of this offense, right? So they have to create some type of plays for him. Other than that, you're trying to take his one-on-one style that he developed there because it was his team by himself. So now we need to one-on-one ISO. This is what he's good at. Here, he has to learn how to play Detroit basketball.
Which is what? Which is coming off screens, hitting shots.
Pick and roll.
Rip averaged 20 a game, bro.
Yes.
This is Melo inserting himself as Richard Hamilton now. I can come off pin
No,
down.
not now.
I
It's
can pop back.
He's Richard Hamilton. This is for the shooting. The 3-man was not a part of that coach's Flip Saunders
But it will.
offense.
But it
No,
would have
it's
been.
Larry
But it
Brown.
would have been.
Larry
Brown,
Brown.
and then Flip
It was.
Saunders.
Tayshaun had ISOs in the post, bro. They used to drop it to Tayshaun for the mismatch. He's 6'9".
He's not averaging 20. You're trying to give him 20.
So it's between Rip and
now-
Tayshaun.
So now
he gets those
so
minutes,
he's
right?
spinning, so-
he's gonna get 20 from those 2.
you don't even have the time to score 20. But that's what I'm saying. Even if you're trying to give him 20, dog, you're trying to talk 20 with 30 minutes at most back then in an offense that was spread.
But he's now starting
what I'm saying is-
But he's now starting. He's no longer.
Because Coach loved Prince. Prince is still playing 20-something minutes.
But he's the starter and the focal point now that we've won the 04 championship. We won it. That was y'all shit. I'm Melo. I'm here now. Rookie year, I might have averaged 13, 14, 15 points to help y'all win it. Cool. Next year come. I'm at 19. Next year come.
20 for sure.
I'm at 20, 21. This is my
For sure.
third year.
For sure.
I'm in this bitch
For
now.
sure.
Tayshaun and them. Y'all know who team it is now.
okay.
For sure.
Right? I'm Melo.
Averaging 20.
I'm Melo, right?
So
by
three-
08, 09, it's my
We're talking
team.
about 6 years.
The same amount as Bron, right?
So 6 years now. 6 years of Melo in something that so he's breaking out to be
3 championships.
3 championships with no stats yet. No real
You don't
stats.
need no stats
What are
because
you
he's
talking
still
about?
Melo.
He probably getting Finals MVP.
For sure.
For sure.
It's
For
Melo.
sure he's walking away with a Finals
It's
MVP.
Melo.
Why?
bro.
What makes him? If you're the third, fourth option on the team,
But no, we just
You're only
talked
thinking about
he
you're only
emerged to the first
You're only
option.
thinking about Melo because you know who Melo was when he was younger,
bro.
So you're talking about a guy.
It's the evolution of that team, the Detroit Pistons.
So you're taking away early Melo, 26 a game, 29 a game,
What
25.
year is that? Year 3 or 4?
Year 3, 25, 26, 28.
So we just taking away 4 points. We're taking away 4 or 5
winning.
points
For winning.
from Denver. You being ISO-centric to come over here and win and only average 21.
You're taking away
for sure.
You're taking away all NBA teams.
No, we're not.
So now when his team goes bad, now he has to be a selfish guy.
No, bro, he's just a winner now. He's won
Yes.
3 titles, decreasing his scoring. I'm pretty sure if you asked him, he would say, yeah, of course I would do that.
Yeah, because you're asking him now, but you have to be real. You still have to be realistic of how the team was set, what style they were playing versus the style he was playing. You're talking about a guy who's, as a rookie, got to play on a team that was bad to average 21 points.
Who was the coach?
Which one?
Detroit. It was Larry Brown.
Larry Brown.
What did Larry Brown do for Allen Iverson?
But Larry Brown famously did not play rookies.
Did not play rookies.
Of course. Which is why he wouldn't have played that 04 year. The 04 year, he would have been a bench player using, right? I'm saying after that down the line, When Allen Iverson got with Larry Brown, he forged the whole offense around his star player. That would have been the same thing.
The same one who wanted to keep trading the same player, but he didn't have no other talent to mask it. Now Larry Brown has talent. He has a Chauncey. He has a Ben Wallace. He has Larry Brown was trying to trade Allen Iverson the whole time Allen Iverson was there. Saying he's not a team player, but he had nobody else to go on.
Well,
so now I have a team.
He created the whole offense around Allen because he had what he had.
Right.
I got to do the best of what I got. What I'm saying, Larry Brown seeing Melo, look, if Melo excels beyond what we created, we have to now falter with our best player.
What I'm saying is he would have never got that opportunity, just like Darko didn't. If you ask Sheed how good was Darko, he said Darko was talented, but he
wasn't Melo.
But he wasn't we don't know.
He wasn't Melo.
We don't know what he was.
We know he wasn't Melo.
What I do know is I'm Larry Brown and I don't fuck with rookies. I fuck with proven players, which was Tayshaun Prince. So now Tayshaun is getting these 36, 37 minutes. So how long before you break in with
2
your
years.
2 years.
2 years.
So that means by year 3.
I will win another championship under my fucking skill set.
It's not your skill set. You're not even a focal point yet. Right?
That's why I said year 3. Year 3, I'll be the focal point. I've won over my spot. I'm now the starting 3 guard for the Detroit Pistons. We're running for the finals for the 3rd straight year, and I'm about to take a team over the top, and it's going to be my team. That's Melo for sure. That's Melo and then every year from that point forward, Tayshaun Prince and them can move the fuck around.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're not looking at it like this. They won 3 championships. Once they're gone, now the team is so bad, now he becomes 29, 30 point Melo.
If they don't make no decisions to bring other people in, all that other shit.
Yeah.
He's just not going to be left by himself, but I get it. I get what you said.
I think Melo legacy is better if you go to Detroit.
I do too.
Whatever, take them first.
He becomes what he said he was chasing the whole time. What he's been chasing up until.
I mean, he's still a Hall of Fame. Still had a.
What has he been chasing?
A ring.
A fucking ring. So if you done won 3, and you still stop.
Yeah, that's what I said. You can't give him both, because him being him is created because there was nobody there. There's nobody there, so he gets to create, which we know now. We get to create an ISO guy who got to work through all his problems. There was no subbing Melo out. So he gets to really dominate, and then I got to create the offense for him. You put him on the Detroit Pistons, you put him like Wiseman. This offense is not for you, homeboy. This offense is for Curry and Clay. You fit in where you get in. 3 years later, you didn't fit in. Get the fuck on out of here.
So do you think the Melo we seen in Denver was the Melo who was just supposed to be? Do you think that Melo's game would have been able to mesh anywhere he went? You think that Denver was a place where he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do because they had nobody, right? But if he goes to any other team, you don't think his game would have just been like Melo being Melo?
What is Melo
Me saying Melo being Melo is the Melo I seen in high school, the McDonald's All-American game. That was the Melo I was like, hey, this nigga it don't matter where he play, he's gonna do this. This is his game. His game is this. So him going to Denver to not have nobody to answer to, it made it better.
Yeah.
Because he was already a point guard and a 6'8" body, right? So him going there to be able to do his shit was cool. But him going to Detroit would have been a 3-man playing a point forward position and being able to score the ball.
He would have been a 3-man playing a 3-man
I know one thing. It would have
position.
been. I know one thing. Tayshaun Prince would have to show up.
Every
That much.
fucking practice.
The team was deep. The team.
Ronald Dupree was their secondary 3-man.
You're not thinking about the coach himself, right? I don't want a selfish player on my team that thinks about offense. I don't want a
But
James
that wasn't
Harden.
Melo in the
I don't
beginning,
want a
though.
Luka.
That wasn't Melo in the
I
beginning.
want pure defense. This team is defense, and we share offense. Right? Our thing was we're going to hold everybody to 60, 75 points. That was our mindset. So the Melo that we know now would have been different. It wouldn't have been what we have. We don't know if this Melo that we know, this pure, bona fide scoring machine.
Hold up.
Right? Like James Harden in Houston is not the same James Harden that was OKC.
And that's what
that's
what we're saying though. Like he would have been the same way James is. That's how Melo would have been.
If Harden stayed in
You're thinking the wrong way. It's backwards.
Nah, bro.
James Harden in Houston had nobody, so he get to mold whoever he want. James Harden in OKC had to conform to everybody else.
and that's what we're
So that
saying.
would have been Melo. Melo would have been OKC.
So Melo and
James Harden.
Melo in Denver, and James Harden in Houston are both, you think, selfish players?
They're scoring players. Their responsibility was different. They were, I need you to score 30 for us to win.
Okay, so changing their dynamic of the teams they're on now, Clippers, Harden on Clippers now, and putting just on the Clippers now, just James Harden on the Clippers now.
Can't do that.
Him being in Houston, being selfish, right? Him being right now adjusting his game to being a team player. You don't think Melo could do the same thing from Denver to if he was with Detroit and still be effective?
With Detroit first, though,
With
right?
Detroit first, yes.
And then go to Denver.
Because I don't think Melo in Denver was a selfish. I don't think he was a selfish player. I think that he just had a responsibility to be the guy.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying exactly what I'm saying. So,
But in
James,
Detroit, he would just be relegated to just being a player.
So basically, he would be James Harden now.
No,
That's what you said.
he would be better.
We don't.
He would be better than James Harden now.
What I'm saying is, it's the young version. So James Harden now has already. We're talking about James Harden and OKC. So we have that. That's the only thing we can get. OKC James Harden was very different than the James Harden that said, this team is yours by yourself. This team here is Kevin Durant. We already have this established.
Ain't that what I'm saying about Detroit?
I know, that's what we're saying. He would have been James Harden. I mean, the James Harden that was OKC, that's who Melo would have been in
Detroit. It would have been able to excel.
And what's
so when he would have got to the third year, think about James Harden not leaving though, Gil. Think about James Harden not leaving, right? He doesn't go to Houston. Do they win? Do OKC win?
Does James Harden and OKC become an MVP, a scoring champ? No, because he already has people in front of him. So he is James Harden in OKC. He's a role player.
No one's in front of
He's
James.
He's a role player.
No one's in front of
him as a role player.
He would have been Melo.
So he would have been a role player.
James Harden would have eventually
He wouldn't have been James Harden in Houston. Melo and James Harden in Houston is the same. Melo in Denver is James Harden in Houston, right? They have a team by themselves. They get to do whatever the fuck they want. You put Melo in Detroit and you put James Harden, keep him on OKC. They're not the versions. They're not this version. This nigga right here, that's not him.
We know that, but that's what we're saying.
He might be a winner, but he's not the MVP. He's not the scoring champ that we know.
But that's not saying that his skill set is not that, Gil. You're just saying the accomplishment is that. Yeah. You're just saying him winning those accolades. Of course, they're not going to happen. But that skill set that he displayed with OKC coming off the bench, that nigga was cold. It was the same nigga we seen in Houston.
He was a
Melo for Detroit.
He was a cold 16 points.
He would be cold.
He was a cold 16. It's a cold 16 points.
But he would have started after a while, though. He wouldn't continue to come off the bench.
You can start all you want.
He would have started.
You can start all you want, but you still have to remember there's a Kevin Durant on this team and the OKC. And when you think about it, Westbrook becomes Westbrook. Why?
Westbrook don't become that if James is still there.
Exactly. No.
Westbrook don't become that if Kevin Durant is there.
Yes, he does.
He becomes a triple-double, 30, 11, and 11.
He was already the double-double guy.
Does he become a 30?
No, he wouldn't have been a triple-double. He wouldn't have been a triple-double guy. But he would have still been Westbrook.
No, it's not
the Westbrook you identifying with is a triple-double Westbrook. Not me. The Westbrook I'm identifying with was the one with OKC with them together. He was way more dynamic. He was way more powerful when it was them three and they had to figure it out between the three of them. It was like, yo, these niggas are cold out here.
These niggas are cold, but these niggas is not a Hall of Fame, bona fide Hall of Famer, bona fide MVP, bona fide scoring champ, bona fide history
because
makers.
Of stats.
Because
of stats.
Because together they're diluting each other.
No, because the stats don't add up. They're not diluting anything. The stats don't add up for the Hall of Fame resume.
Yes.
But the actual skills are there.
It's meaningless.
Why?
Because the skills is meaningless.
Without stats, skills are meaningless without stats.
You can have all the coldest all the coldest skills in the world, but if you're not getting in the game, it don't matter. If you're not being able to do it on a very, 30, 40. So that James Harden, that doom, we don't ever get to see that.
That's a great conversation. We should respond on that.
Yeah.
That
We will extend it out this summer, but that was a great one.
I think it's the same. I think OKC, James Harden, and Detroit
skills
Pistons
are useless and worthless.
Detroit Pistons is the same. I'm saying it's the same Melo. But that's just a third option role player.
He's saying if your skill set don't mean shit if you don't got the stats.
But if you don't, I think the opportunity right now, if he's not playing 35, 40 minutes,
he's not playing 35 minutes, shooting the ball 30 sometimes, been able to do whatever he wants.
What? If you're
saying your skill set is meaningless and useless if they can't be backed by stats.
So we got to keep this thing moving, Gil. Your shoe is untied again. The ghost came through, but I think I figured it out. You rub your feet together, Gil, when you get super excited.
He rubbed
and you force your shoe to untie it. It's not a ghost, ladies and gentlemen. But we do have some.
But here's the thing about Cole, right? The 3 championships. What was Cole really seeking? I need to show y'all who I really am. And I can't show y'all who I really am if the offense is designed to give the ball to Shaquille O'Neal. Right? So when Shaquille leaves, now we get to see the full version of what a Mamba mentality was. See, if we don't get to see that, if Shaq and them still trying to build championships.
Listen, I'm sorry. I think Melo starts in Detroit.
So
I got to keep going.
We got some more breaking news. Rich Paul came back to the arena for an exclusive interview that we will be dropping on Monday. Paul put up to discuss the draft, LeBron and Bronny's futures, and Asia Wilson, amongst other things. So make sure you tap in with us Monday for a special episode. But now, ladies and gentlemen, all this draft talk, it is the moment of truth. The moment you've been waiting for. It's time for our Gil's Arena all-time NBA player draft lottery.
Hope I get number 1.
Can we bring the ping pong balls out, please?
Oh, hell no. You can see those.
We spared no expense. We spared no expense, Gil. We broke Underdog's bank.
We know he got it.
These are gourmet.
We know he got it rigged already.
These are gourmet ping pong balls.
We need another gentleman's.
From the mountains of Italy.
He can, what I'm saying, he can see.
I'm not going to look.
Hell
Gourmet ping pong balls from the mountains of Italy.
Why? No. How about this? Put it behind you and you go like this. Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all can all give it a shake if you want. Give it a shake. Make sure there's no funny business. Give it a shake. There you go. Rashad, you want to shake it?
Yeah.
Give it a Cemetery Larry's level shake.
Shake it like a tail.
There you go. So.
Say bingo.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with it.
Say bingo.
Close your eyes, motherfucker.
There are 40 ping pong balls in there. There will be 4 rounds. Excuse me, it'll be 10 rounds, 4 picks in each round that participants will select to create their 10-man roster. We got Gil participating, we got Brandon participating, we got Rashad participating, Kenya Martin, who could not be here with us today, will also be participating. Unlike the actual NBA draft, where a team is guaranteed 1 pick in each round before trades and tamperings and all that good stuff, there are no guarantees in the Gil's Arena draft lottery. The ping pong balls will determine the outcome, and participants can get multiple picks in any given round or no picks at all. So without further delay, let's get this draft lottery started. I will not look. I will pull balls. I'm going to reach in. So with the first pick, y'all going to think it's rigged. Y'all going to think Gil has the first pick. Gil got the first pick in the first ever Gil's Arena draft lottery.
That means that there's a lot of G's in there.
That's right.
There's a lot of G's in there.
There's 40 G's. So Gil,
That can only be 10.
Everyone's name is 10.
It can only be 10.
Yeah, you getting paid.
I'm going to pick a winner. I'm going to pick a winner.
Everyone here is getting paid.
The second pick, Brandon Jennings, Mr. B. This is a B on the ping pong ball.
The underdog.
For Brandon Jennings.
The underdog got to win again. I'm
telling you who my first pick is.
Third pick.
Me.
Third pick. Kenya Martin. Kenya has the third pick. The K on the ball.
Fourth pick.
And I'm still going.
No, you might not get it. You might not get the 4th pick.
Somebody get this man a first rounder.
The 4th pick in the Gil's Arena NBA player draft.
My shit ain't even in there.
Goes to Gilbert Arenas. He has 2 picks.
My name ain't even on there. My name ain't even on there. My name ain't even in there.
It has
I'm not even a part of it.
It has to be.
I'm not even a part of it.
1-4. Put my 1-4.
That's
The first pick in the second round of the Gil's Arena player draft.
Oh.
Gilbert Arenas. It's a G-ball.
Stop the cap.
I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm sorry.
That means
you know I don't want Gil to win. Y'all know I don't want Gil to succeed.
That only means I got 7 balls left?
Yeah.
So I'm 1,
This
4,
is
5?
nasty.
Yeah, right now.
This is nasty.
This is expected.
1, 4, 5?
This is expected.
Rashad gets the
That's expected.
6th pick in the Gills Arena. 6th overall pick in the Gills overall draft. There we go.
It's not as good as you think.
What?
Because if I have 7 picks, there's gonna be like fucking probably 15 picks I don't
You're
get.
gonna get 3 of the 5 best players in NBA history.
With the 7th pick in the Gills Arena, NBA player draft, all time, Rashad McCants.
Whoa.
Back to back.
Back to back.
I'm still not pleased.
Still not pleased?
Still not pleased.
This draft is
This
rigged.
is whack.
The 8th pick
This is so.
in the Gills Arena, NBA player all-time draft, Kenyon Martin.
All right.
You see the K.
Remember, we only have 10 picks. We only have 10 balls.
Oh.
I hope I don't fuck up
everyone
and
has the
mistake
same
one of these
amount of
Ks for R. I'm sorry if I do.
So I'm 1,
Forgive me.
4, and 5.
Now on to the 3rd round.
3rd round.
1st pick, 9th overall pick in the 3rd round of the Gills Arena all-time NBA player draft, Rashad McCants.
So what do you have? 6, 7, and 9?
Trash.
Y'all see me moving the hand around so you can't say I'm cheating.
6, 7, and 9.
Brandon not getting some picks.
With the 10th pick
6, 7, and 9.
in the Gills Arena all-time NBA player draft, Kenyon Martin. You see the K.
So you got 2 and what?
I only got 2.
Oh, what?
You got number 2.
Oh, so he about to get like 3 in a row then.
With the 11th pick in the Gills Arena all-time NBA player draft, Brandon Jennings.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. B is back.
I have to make some trades.
Last pick in the 3rd round, Gilbert Arenas.
What was that?
12th overall pick.
Well, so 1, 4, 5.
Now on to the 4th round.
It has to be Brandon.
First pick in the 4th round. Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants.
Oh my God.
What number was that?
This will be 13th.
That's 13 overall.
Can I get the sound effect, please? Thank you very much.
So what am I?
The 2nd pick in the 4th round of the Gills Arena NBA player draft, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
So 1, 4, 5.
So 15th overall pick in the Gills Arena draft, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, I mean,
So that's at 1, 4, 5, 11?
You?
Yeah.
The last pick in the 4th round of the Gills Arena all-time NBA player draft. Huh?
you go. Keep going.
Kenyon Martin. See the K.
I'm not gonna be able to get none of my favorite players.
Draft yourself. Now on to the 5th round. 17th overall pick, Rashad McCants.
17.
Yes.
Invite
You got frozen ping pong balls in here.
Invite you later.
Gil's ping pong ball was frozen. Next pick, Kenyon Martin. See the K. Oh, wait, can you throw that in the... The next pick in the 5th round, 19th overall, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. So this is the last pick, which will compose the starters of the 5th round. So top 5 for your starters. Kenyon Martin.
Fuck out of here.
Now onto the bench.
How many picks you got so far?
Oh, we still got more to go.
Hey,
20.
Steve, you got all the picks,
Yeah,
right?
we have to pick all of them.
I got
All right.
5.
Yeah, we're still going.
all right.
Yeah. We're going.
Where's she going?
Because I don't
Come on
remember
back.
mine.
We're tracking all the picks.
Come,
Oh, I'm
come on
going.
back.
Where's she going?
Come on back.
Here, bring it on back here.
We're gonna do this a little quicker because it is our Friday. So now we're on to the 6th round, the first pick in the 6th round.
Write more G's on the ball.
Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas, Mr. G. Gilbert
Oh, what number is that? What number is that?
21st. So first pick in the 6th round.
Dang.
Writing all this down. You don't gotta.
We already have a spreadsheet, Gil. Technology. Next pick in the 2nd round or 6th round goes to Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants.
What number is that?
That is number 20,
Second overall.
22.
22nd.
Yeah, all this math. Y'all know I'm not good at math. Next pick, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
Fourth overall right now.
4th pick in the 6th round, Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants.
That's 23rd, you said?
This will be 24. Now we're on to the 7th
Bro,
round.
you started out hot.
I know.
It's been a minute.
Shit, I don't get
So the
5
first pick in the
until
7th round.
21.
Rashad McCants.
Because this is the 2nd round, right?
Yeah.
And that's 26?
That's 25.
25. 22, 23, and 25.
Yeah, see, oh.
Next pick in the 7th round goes to Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. Damn, ping pong ball. Next pick goes to Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. Gil,
Yeah, that brother's starving.
starving right now, Gil.
Yeah,
Starving.
starving.
What pick? What pick?
Last pick in the 7th round, the 28th overall pick goes to Gilbert Arenas.
Yes. What number is that?
Number
28.
28?
Yes. Now on to the 8th round.
That's crazy.
Look at this. This is ingenious. First pick in the 8th round, Gilbert Arenas.
29. I want to trade my 21st pick. I want to trade. I'm trading my 50th.
Second pick in the 8th round, Kenyon Martin.
Hey, y'all know we can make trades.
We can't make trades. They have to be an even number of picks, though.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
With the third pick in the 8th round, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
What number is the third?
You got the third pick in the every round.
31.
Who, me?
Yeah.
31st overall pick. And with the last pick in the 8th round, 32nd overall, Cemetery Larry Rashad McCants.
32. 32.
His number.
That's tough.
Lucky number 32.
2 rounds left. Now in the 9th round, the first pick in the 9th round goes to Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, that's 32?
That is
33.
33.
Need one more. 34. Lucky
We should have
34.
did it the other way. We should have did reverse order, like they do with the lottery.
34.
All right, so 34th pick, Rashad McCants.
34.
Cemetery Larry.
Big Shaq. You got one more. Give me 35 too.
35. The third pick in the 9th round goes to Kenyon Martin.
So I only got 2 more balls in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pick 36, the last pick of the 9th round goes to Kenyon Martin. The 10th round, first pick goes to Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are my armpits all sweaty? 38th overall pick. Second pick in the 10th round goes to Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, what pick was that?
38. We got 2 balls up. Oop.
So
All
one's
right,
mine.
pick this
of
one
course.
first. The third pick in that round goes to Kenyon Martin, which means the last and final pick,
Has to be mine.
Gilbert Arenas. Gil, you got the
40?
first pick and the last pick. So Gil, you walk away with 3 of the top 5 picks.
That's crazy.
I try.
That's
Who has
Steve got to send me mine.
But Rashad, you have the first pick in the 3rd round, the 4th round, the 5th
we don't even know
round.
what that means. What
the 7th
fucking
round.
numbers do he have?
Gil, do I
6,
look
7,
like
9.
Doogie Howser?
6, 7, and 9.
6, 7, and 9?
Yep. You have 6, 7, 9. Gil, you have number 1, number 4, and number 5.
And then 11,
Crazy.
21. I'm gonna give up 5 for a closer number.
Are you guys?
You don't have 11, you have 12.
So first round
I have
breakdown.
12.
Yeah.
So on the starter breakdown, Gil, you have pick number 4, number 5, and number 12. Brandon, you have picks number 2, number 11, number 14, number 15, and number 19. 5 picks total. Rashad, you have
Wait,
6, 7, 9, 13, and 17.
I gotta slide up. You should be
5 picks.
1, 4, 5.
Kenyon has
21.
3, 8, 10, 16, 18, and 20. So 6 picks.
Yeah, 6. What's Kenyon's picks? What's his picks?
Rashad
Yeah, his
is
first
6, 7, 9, 13, and 17, the first 5 rounds.
17.
So in the first 5 rounds, Kenyon has 6 picks. He has 3, 8, 10, 16, 18, and
3,
20.
8, 10.
16, and 20. So he can really beef it up.
You can't, even thinking about trading, you can't even trade till you see the board.
Right.
I can't even think about, because I know the first 5 picks is like top 5 all time are
Players.
gone.
Yeah, gone right
They
away.
gone right away. It's
away.
like if you don't pick them, you're tripping.
So the rules, each team will draft 10 players total. that will compose their 5 starters, 5 bench players over 2 days. So we have the predetermined draft order. Trades are allowed, but for even number of picks.
So 1 for 1, right?
No, you have to give up 2. You can give them like 1 in 18 for.
So just make sure if we trade in 2.
1 for 1, 2 for 2.
Okay, so it has.
Yeah.
Oh, because we all have
Yeah.
10.
If somebody want to do a 1-for-1 trade,
But is that
That's weird.
after the pick or before the pick?
but this weekend, you guys have the next few days.
So
we'll be monitoring the group
trading
chat.
the actual picks or the players that we pick.
The draft order pick.
The draft order pick.
Draft order pick.
The number.
Why would you? Nah.
I'm cool.
5 and 30.
So each GM will have their own draft
So
war
I
room.
give you like 2 for 6 and like 7 or like.
But
No,
I
you have to give up 2.
But this is based on what we see on the board, like
Oh,
who
shout
we
out
could
our graphics team.
potentially
Niggas
pick.
got graphics,
Well, we
man.
can pick anybody, right? Because it's the
Exactly.
greatest, right? So it don't. Yeah, it's all players.
But we know
We
that
take
if I
the
got
logical
6,
here at Gills Arena presented by our
such and such
fantasy.
is not gonna be there. If I got 6, I got 6.
Well-
I'm not gonna trade my 6 for 12. Because I know who's gone.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean,
We know who could potentially be gone at 1 through 5.
I mean, but remember, this is everybody. So this is back in the day. You can go Jerry
Kobe,
West,
Shaq,
be-
Jordan,
yeah, Bob,
AI.
like you said, Bill Russell. You can, it's a lot of.
Bill Russell.
Next rule.
No doo-doo smearing.
What's the next rule? So we all have our.
I think that's all the rules.
They said we have our own.
So each GM will have their own draft war room. And fans, you at home, will get to vote for who has the best roster.
Draft war rooms.
Oh yeah.
Also, we're not here.
You get 3 minutes per pick, Gil. 3 minutes per pick.
In their own.
Just like the draft.
After the pick, the GMs will be allowed to explain.
Yo, can
why
I
they
bring
select
some
the
of my
player.
assistants? Like
You are free to
my
bring-
assistant GMs and stuff, so I can. Okay, cool. I
You
got
are
a
free to
couple-
bring a crew.
Oh, this shit could be
Oh yeah.
fun.
All right. Brandon Russell.
Redo.
Brandon Russell, come on.
My
Let's
nigga
go.
Redo Brown. My
All the
nigga, we about to get in the war room.
28, 29.
Shout out to A-Bird Move Around Podcast.
40.
The Move Around podcast can have his very own war room.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
let's get it. Oh yeah, bring your boys. Oh yeah, we gonna sit in there and have like a little clock.
The niggas had their glasses on. Who you got, man?
Yeah, what you think?
What you doing, man? Did you scout him? Did you go look at him?
We'll see who has the best scouting team.
I start off good.
I'm firing my scouting team.
You start off on
I start on
fire.
fire, but
Yeah, I know it get tricky.
You gonna have to wait and see what.
I gotta wait a long time.
That's just like on the video game fantasy. Once the top 10 picks go, you looking around like
You got.
I gotta get this.
It's
Is what
really
Because
about
I don't get to finish my start. I don't get to finish my starting 5 till 21.
It's a cold game. Grab a sweater, Gil.
That's crazy. That's after 12, right?
Huh?
12, then 21. Your last one is 12.
12 then 21.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unless you can
You're gonna miss
finagle
a
some
lot
trades,
of talent.
threaten some jobs, do what you got to do, Gil. And your
21.
insatiable urge should be number 1. So make sure y'all pull up next.
Hey, this is not as
Tuesday and
easy
Wednesday.
as you would think.
Nah,
though.
because you
It's
can't
not.
trade up for no reason.
No, what I'm saying is like,
So it's a starting 5 and a bench.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 10 players total.
Starting 5 on Tuesday.
because like no matter what I
Based on, because some will have, Ken, you don't have
because
6
that means
Tuesday.
like no matter who I get, that means
He
think
may
about it,
very
the
well get
21st
his
pick,
bench,
if I'm picking a center last, that center's at pick 21 or
And it's like who's top 10 centers? Who are the top available centers? Such and such gonna be gone. He gonna be gone. He should be gone.
so I might be stuck with a motherfucker like George Mikan. Or Rudy Gobert at the center.
Do not take over.
Because it's only 4 of us.
Ralph Sampson.
Yeah, but
there's the
that's
older.
what I'm saying. We don't know how you're gonna
Alonzo,
load
could get
up.
Alonzo or Mutombo,
Shit, Akeem.
Keem,
It's a lot of bigs.
centers.
I got to figure out.
Jokic?
I know.
But we don't have to pick by position.
So let's put
we
that
don't.
promo up.
Nah,
Oh.
we don't have to
Next
pick by-
Tuesday and Wednesday, June 25th
Just picks.
and June 26th, the Gills Arena all-time NBA draft.
Should that
Be
be a
there,
rule?
be a
Should that
square.
be a rule, picking by position?
No, we just pick anybody, right?
Because we're
Who's
picking
going
a team. We're picking team.
We're starting 5.
A starting 5 and a bench.
Yeah, so whatever you want your starting 5 to look like.
But no. But
That's what I'm saying. We usually draft by position.
no, what I'm saying is if we're drafting, we can then put our own lineup together, right?
Positionless.
It's a
However you
position
want to put
that's
it.
not-
No, what I'm saying is like let's say
However you want to put it together.
Okay, so but because it's started in the center, like if I pick somebody at 29, but he mixed with the other 3, I can start him if I want to. It's my team.
I mean, you can go all 7-footers if you
I
want.
think
You
it
can go all
should be
6 feet or under.
positionless, bro. Because if we have to pick 2 centers,
You can pick whoever you
We
want.
have to pick 2 power forwards, and we got to pick 2 small forwards.
But
You
we
can pick
need
whoever you want.
our needs are met because of our positions.
But you can pick whoever you want in the scope of
No,
basketball.
of course, because it's fantasy, but the all-time positions, like,
But if
you
somebody
need a
had,
point.
what I'm saying, if somebody had Kareem, Shaq, Wilt, David Robinson, Tim Duncan
In
on
the
the team,
first 5.
there ain't no goddamn way y'all winning a game like that.
Why? You round off the rest of the roster.
I mean,
with
listen.
solid
I mean, at
guards.
the end of the day, the fans is voting, so they're gonna be like, move around.
If we talking about
if you
team,
wanna-
we talking about
Are
your
we talking
first
about
team,
team?
second team
Yeah, we're-
is point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
So that's how y'all wanna do it?
matching up against yours. I'm matching up my team, my 5 positions against your 5 positions.
So everybody
you
first
can run
pick.
that roster.
No,
right?
well,
So everybody first pick got to be a point guard.
No, not a point guard.
No, what I'm
but
saying-
just fill the roster out through positions. Two point guards, 2 centers.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
somebody
but-
in the chat said Travis Knight at center.
No, what if I'm
Y'all
saying?
fucking-
Okay,
y'all playing around
let's
too
say
much.
with my first 2 pick, I want to pick 2 centers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
got-
Can't
That's
pick no
fine.
more
And I can't
centers.
pick no more centers.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Why can't you do what you want to do?
Because we filling it out.
But if you're a bad GM, you're a bad GM. That's why you have to monitor your own roster to see what you want.
I like that
Okay.
point. I like
But
that
you have
point.
to start.
I like that point.
But
we're still matching it up, though.
But you
we
may-
still got to match it up.
You
So
may
if
have
you,
like-
if you pick 4 centers and you got to match up with Giannis,
Giannis
playing
and Curry at the guard, like
you may want-
Giannis and Alonzo at the 4.
you may want to use Giannis as your 5.
No,
And
for
Gil
sure.
may want to use Giannis as a 4. You just, you know.
But you still have a center though. Even if you wanted to use Giannis as your center,
Yeah.
you still got your center's now gonna. You have 2 centers on your second team.
I mean,
1, 4, 5.
that's up to you. I would just be here moderating as usual. I'm just a host.
I like that.
I would.
I like
get
all
my-
of that. I like all of that.
21.
I like all
My
of that.
Adam Silver, my Mark Tatum on for each round.
My point guard might have to be at 21 then.
Because you're gonna pick 2 at the top.
We're gonna see who's really about it, and the chat will be ready to pack you up
What's
as
that?
they always are. But now let's move on to mostly
21, I
fans.
can't.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app. Use promo code GIL, and they will match. Or you can pick up to $250
you
in
got
bonus
3
cash.
positions you can cover in your first top 10, bro. You can literally cover.
We should do
your-
higher lows with Underdog. How many centers
Before
will
you even
Gil?
have to think about a center.
We'll give
Unless
that.
you're gonna pick Shaq.
1.5.
Yeah,
Will.
So we got one question before we start our weekend. Let's turn up. Another great show. Shout out to the Lakers, JJ Redick. It took long enough.
Kendrick Lamar, shout out.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar.
Shout out.
They not like us.
You know, the energy earlier in the show, I don't know.
You don't know?
I had Los Angelinos here on this couch.
Nah.
Happy for their
Yeah,
city.
y'all niggas from really
City of Champions, Inglewood.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Y'all really from there.
So, question is from Underdog user Daddy MC. What are the chances LeBron wins one more ring before he retires?
Another LeBron question.
It's from the chat.
I mean, for the legacy to cap the legacy off, that'd be remarkable. I mean, just for the legacy of everything he built to finish on a championship. So I can say maybe there's likely he can win one more, and then he retires on that. I just
Brandon,
50-50.
50-50.
The way, I mean, because he's still playing at a high level. So if he can get the right pieces over there, I mean, I'm not putting nothing past it.
Mr. Cemetery Larry Rashad McCann.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
What are the chances LeBron wins one more ring before he retires?
What are the chances if he assembles another super team and walks to the championship game?
yeah.
What are the
With
chances?
the cane.
35%.
35%.
I like that though.
Before we go,
I like 35.
I got a follow up. Will that team be the Lakers?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think JJ Redick was gonna get hired at that goddamn team if LeBron wasn't actually coming back? Let's just be honest.
The ultimate.
I ain't want to
side
say you think, goddamn it, JJ Redick was gonna be on as a coach of this team if LeBron James wasn't guaranteed to come back?
Yeah.
That let me know right there.
Well, ultimately, the question is, what the hell do they look like without LeBron?
You know what I'm gonna tell you? You know how stupid it look, because this would probably be some crooked shit. And this is going to be tampering if a head coach of the Lakers and LeBron James is somewhere else as a player having a podcast together.
That'd be legendary.
I don't.
Talk about how much sense that makes.
That
That would be
makes
incredible.
no sense, and it's somehow tampering, and it can't happen. But if a coach and player has a podcast together talking about plays and what they should have did better, makes for great
When somebody look at you like this,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got on glasses, they look at you.
That's great content. I want to see when JJ sit his ass, bench his ass, or LeBron give his ass one of these, and then they got to do their podcast together. Now, that's gonna be some funny shit.
It remains to be seen the status of the Mind the Game podcast in light of JJ Redick being named the Lakers head coach. But we appreciate all y'all. Make sure you stick around on Monday
got
for
one
our
more
Rich Paul
question.
interview.
You think Kendrick got a Drake song on that album? Now that'd be cold business.
Yes.
If they had a song
Another one?
together,
He wasn't done with the rollout.
Wait, huh?
a feature.
Oh, with Drake?
If they have a feature on that goddamn album,
BBL,
that shit
BBL.
be heat. Because it might have started before the beef. Remember, if he's been working on this album for a while, it could have a song in there already. Just saying,
got it.
that'd be some legendary shit.
I want to pull a Pat Bev though. Like I need y'all to like and subscribe to the Move Around podcast.
Yeah, please, Move Around podcast.
Just go show some love.
Subscribe to the Move Around podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Shot
Rito
doing
Brown.
his thing every Monday.
I want to get
Every Monday.
I want to get you guys. I know you guys don't like me very much.
It'll be a
You're not my
different
friend.
Josiah you get on that
Come
podcast.
through and bless. Come through and bless the.
You'll get the actual authentic,
Come through and bless.
non-hosting Josiah.
Come through and
We don't like him.
come through and bless.
We don't like him.
Because we
the only
invited him
niggas
to
that
the-
like him.
We the only niggas that like you.
Imagine me losing you guys. Imagine me losing.
We're the only ones that like
only
you.
dudes left. I'm trying to hold on tight.
This the only,
appreciate
this
all
the
y'all.
only
I'm
safe.
losing grip.
You safe here.
We got Rich Paul on Monday. We got the
safe in
Gilbert
this
NBA player
motherfucker.
draft
Anywhere
on
else?
Wednesday.
Please, guys. Don't.
You get to body bag us and we get to erase it after the show.
This has been another
We don't
episode of
like
Hills
you.
Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. We'll see y'all next week.
We like you.
He get to revive us.